Hello. I guess this is my latest one.
Is this a twist off or?
Nope, you pull it straight up. And then there's a glass cap.
Well, that's very fancy.
Isn't it cool? I love it. It's not even that expensive. Most of the glass cap ones are expensive. This one's like, I don't know, 15 a bottle. Well, when it's on sale. When it's not on sale.
So this one's yours?
Usually World's OKSDM is mine, as I am the World's OKSDM.
I don't know
if anyone can hear me.
If you heard when you whispered that.
It's not a whisper. There was tone, therefore it is not a whisper. It's simply quiet speaking.
Quiet speaking is the definition of a whisper.
No, whispers are hushed. They're hushed tones. You can speak quietly without whispering. If there's a tone to your voice, you are then speaking. Got it.
So you gonna play or what? Fire away.
Hit me with your best shot. Mods are currently loaded. Why is this giving me this warning? Is that normal?
Oh, that's not what I've seen. Here, was Gianna yours?
No.
Is that the current one? Or
I think so, yeah.
Level 7?
Yep, that sounds right. Hi, Lord Humanity. I'm not Rox.
Hey,
and
Humanity.
I'm the main streamer. You can tell by the way I'm holding the controller very
What's happening,
authoritatively.
man? How you doing this evening?
So I just hit yes and hope for the best?
Yeah, just hit yes.
Woo!
That's fine.
What can we do to make your night better? Other than show you Rox's boobs. Rox's boobs aren't an option. Oh, good. I'm glad it chose the right person.
Oh, I know exactly what happened. Whoops. Whoops.
Troubleshooting stream. The best kind of stream. How's it going, Captain Howdy?
Whoops.
Apparently, Rox can't be trusted to, no, I'm kidding.
What's happening, man?
Ugh, my hair's everywhere.
Alright. It's loading up again. As usual, but Prozac barely does anything. 21st century medicine needs a revamp. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe you should try a different album by Prozac and see if it helps.
A lot of our medicine is a little outdated.
Yeah.
Um,
My favorite is if you're ever pregnant,
cheers.
Looking into the number of things that we've never tested on pregnant women for obvious reasons. And so it's like the number of things where it's like, oh, I don't know, a good example would be you've got a cold. What can you use with your cold? The answer is nothing. Like you can have like ginger lemon tea. None of the other medication are considered okay for pregnancy. And it's like for everything though. It's like you have a headache. What can you use? Nothing.
The fetal position.
It's great.
The fetal position does wonders for all kinds of pain.
Pro tips from Rox. When in doubt, fetal position.
Yeah. You know, curl up. Try not to die. Die.
This was my moral support during pregnancy, just so everyone's aware.
Tried 3 different medications. This my therapist gave me 3 other pills to help my mood, but they've been mostly ineffective. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That does suck.
Oh, my hair's still wet.
Yeah, you were just in like a 45-minute shower. Oh. Such a long shower.
I was trying to make my neck feel better.
Yeah.
Figured I'd have a nice restful evening.
You can go play the games on the couch. You can go do your thing.
Prozac's most effective one so far, but that's not saying much. Margin's pretty low. Oh. This thing, you keep, I think, leaning forward more and more, and it keeps casting more and more of a shadow on you.
I'm not really good at leaning back when I play video games. I think I just get too into it and I lean forward, you know?
Yeah. That's fine.
Am I still in Morphos? Or whichever one I'm at.
More thaw, less fall. You know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to investigate Alva's house, but I apparently am not good enough at lockpicking yet. Okay, so remember everyone, I am trying to play this without hurting anyone.
Do you want a hand lock picking?
No, I'm reasonably good at it. I only just had like 3 on me, and so it's a harder lockpicking than I usually do because I'm not that good at lockpicking. Because go figure, my character's only like level 7. I have not been rating things that involve lockpicking. I'm usually pretty good at it. Like I've played Skyrim before. Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, just figure I might be able to help out. Because the lockpicking minigame is the same in this and Fallout. I've played like hundreds and hundreds of hours of them both combined at this point, so I've probably done it a shitload.
Have I already searched all this? Yeah, I already searched all this. So I've saved since then. You're still alive. My bitchy friend. She's the best. She's
what
just
company is she from?
She's from this company of fighters that were kind of like lawful good-ish, I guess. And they were like, but she's like really kind of like old school bitchy, and I really like her.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh yeah, they all hate that
Keep your eyes open.
So they killed a shite ton of whatever they're called, Imperials.
The Imperials, yeah.
And so I salvaged armor and gave it to my follower, who immediately was like, well, this is far better than what I was wearing, and is wearing it. So every single time we're near them now, they pull out their swords because they see her dressed, like an Imperial. Which is fair. She's dressed exactly like an Imperial. Like, she's got like a captain's cloak on. She's fully like looks Imperial. If it wasn't the fact that she's, whatever species she is, they're the
I think they're Imperial Khajiits, probably.
It's not a Khajiit, she's the other one.
The
lizard person
yeah,
one.
Argonians, Argonauts.
Oh.
Argonian, I believe is the term for them.
Where's she going?
She's just going to get shot to death. You know how it is?
By whom?
By that person with the bow.
That an Imperial?
Might be. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, no. Maybe it's the goblins.
Fuck me.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah. One second, get them up.
You're all healed up. Well, now you got a body to
Yep.
go and loot. Plus goblins, or reeklings I think they're called, or whatever,
Yeah.
have all kinds of neat little things, like
Their
you can take out
ears.
their ears, their hearts.
Honey. Fully usual. Alright, did we kill these guys kill any more? I bet they did. Here's dead. Let's see what she's got. Light
A left
armor.
foot and a right arm.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm a necromancer at this point.
Yep.
Because apparently that does not make me evil. That just makes me an opportunist.
Resourceful. Chaotic resourceful.
Yeah, pretty much. I am that D&D character that every GM hates, but I'm playing it in a game.
Yeah, I feel like the DM in this particular instance is pretty
Cool with
indifferent.
everything.
There are times I thought of returning to the marsh. I made it as far as Riften before realizing just how far the journey was.
Made it as far as Riften. Like, not even out of Skyrim.
Yeah, she's great.
There's millions of corpses out there. It's a shame to just leave them buried. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
gets
so
it.
many totally useful resources. Just
Sleek fur cloak?
walking
Oh, yeah,
around in skin suits, just waiting to be utilized.
Right? You get it. Well, that's an animal that's definitely going to try to attack me. Or that's a horse.
Yeah, it's good to make use of every part of the corpse, you know?
Why is that horse going?
What do you mean?
Or is it running away?
You know, it's just doing horse things.
Is there someone running after? What's going on? Fighting? Friends? Horse their friends? Can I take their horse?
You're asking for...
Porter's bodyguard, but where's Porter?
Leave Porter. I'm assuming. escape portal.
Do be careful with that spell, will you?
Oh, go away. Unlike you. Can't even interact with the horse? That's stupid. Look at this guy. Does he realize what the weather's like? Look at this. You know, they complain about sexy armor on women. That was the sound of my skeleton eye.
Oh.
Look at that.
I wonder if the
Look at
dude's got a house.
Look at that man. Why, you want to marry him? Or the spiced wine merchant?
Yeah, you could go see the porterhouse.
Yeah, see, some people would have risen to that.
I have no idea what
I
you're
just
talking
refuse to acknowledge you say things. This is pissing me off casting the spell. Sometimes right after I cast the spell, Skyrim peeps are anti.
I think they're
Anti-talking.
usually more pissed off if you're shouting. You know?
No, they hate my necromantic magic a lot. Every time I bring up a skeleton in town or whatever, they're like, don't cast that kind of magic here. And I'm like, meh, whoops. I'm just following these people now. So this is one of my favorite methods, is you find a group of people who are traveling in the general direction you want to travel in, and then you just follow them. And then if anything happens, you get extra fighters. See this wolf here who's about to attack these people? Wolf's thinking about it. We outnumber it, so it's like, see it's thinking? Not officially decided if it's gonna go for it. See it's thinking. See it's thinking, oh, there's another wolf coming. Maybe it'll change its mind once there's more wolves. Where's this guy going? Which route are you taking? Where are you going, buddy? Look at this. Did you not know where you're going? Where's my Argonian? Good, I still have her. I think I must annoy her, but she seems cool. All I had to do was listen to her story. And I'm like, oh, there they are.
Yeah, the doges are coming for them.
They're level 5 this time.
No sign of him.
Yeah, I wonder what the best way to train conjuration up is.
Pretty much walking around and fighting things. Because you can't, just conjuring something doesn't train it.
Well, but there's other conjuration. You saw the wolf and noped out.
Yeah.
Totally. Look, do you have other conjuration spells in your magic?
I've got the familiar. I've got
Yeah, but I mean, like, ones that don't summon something.
transelimination. I need more levels for.
Right. Yeah, that's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got some fire and stuff.
Yeah, fire doesn't help. If you're trying to be like non-violent, fire is not the best plan.
Non-violent. Summoning skeleton.
I'm not violent. I am simply a peaceful necromancer taking her skeletons for a walk. I don't see how this is my fault. I can't soul trap if I'm not using anything. I guess I could put a soul trap weapon on my follower. She's doing some damage.
There's a spell called Soul Cloak that you can get that makes it so that it's, for the duration of it, anyone within a certain radius of you has the soul trap effect on. And so you could stand around while your skeleton kills things and absorb their souls.
That does
I'm trying to think
sound
of other
properly
conjuration
like
stuff. There's
taking
like
my skeletons for a walk.
there's bound weapons, but I'm guessing conjured weapons
No,
still
conjured
don't count
weapons are
as
still me doing damage. It's not. It's not. I'm not doing damage. See, my skeletons doing
Soul
what
trap's the
skeletons
usual
do.
go-to for leveling it. That makes sense. Yeah, soul trap, soul cloak,
This water. Want to go in here? Dangerous? Oh, it's very dangerous.
level
Not that
1
dangerous.
skeever.
Never mind, it's not that
It's
dangerous.
so dangerous.
I don't want to get hit.
Flee.
I cleared the windward ruins. That's all I needed to do to clear these ruins. That's amazing.
Do you have much cash?
I got a bit of cash.
Because you could get some conjuration training before you level up.
Yeah. Activate pedestal. What does that do?
You must need something specific for it.
Something worth checking out? Instructions on the pedestal? Instructions in here in general?
You must need to come here with some sort of special book.
How do you know it's a book?
Because it looks like a pedestal that you put a book on. With all the mods, it's hard to say. I don't know whether, because I think with vanilla Skyrim, when you soul trap something, you gain experience the moment that the soul trap hits them. I don't know how soul cloak works in that way though.
Oh, I don't think I have enough for to multi-level conjuration. Actually, there's the lady who does conjuration at the other place, and I think I already.
At the college, conjuration's one of the hardest to level naturally. It makes sense because there's nothing like with divination, there's like a million things you can spam, like just the one that like shows you the way to the next, you know, quest objective, and like
Ooh, they're not even going that way.
I don't know, just all kinds of silly kind of ways of training things up. You know, healing is super easy to train up if you want to like stand in a flame or something like that, so that you can take constant damage. But yeah, with conjuration, it's like you just got to be fighting shit.
You know, I've not chosen an easy route.
I wonder if your undead killing things trains conjuration.
It seems to.
I think that the conjuration seems to get trained up when you cast it sometimes, so I think maybe it's when there's enemies nearby and you cast the conjuration spell. That may also actually be the thing that trains it. But I'm not certain.
Oh. There's some wolfies.
Oh man, hearing a bit of Mario RPG music really makes me want to play it. I love it so much. I watched a little bit of a randomizer, like a Mario RPG randomizer, and it looked like a lot of fun. Just like randomizes all the, not just all the gear and items and stuff like that that's in all the shops, but it also randomizes all the key items, including stars. So some of the places you would normally get a star, you don't anymore.
Did that not just get frustrating?
No, it just means you gotta like hunt around. You gotta explore. You know, you can't just kind of like.
What? Oh, shit.
Better summon a new one.
Yeah, I better.
Does killing undead count as killing stuff?
I've thought about this. I haven't officially come to 100% of an answer on that one yet.
Because in the restoration tree, since you're leveling restoration up, like, you know, just by healing as you're being abused, there's
Turn undead, pretty much.
yeah, there's like a branch that's all about like burning undead and stuff like that. It's kind of like
Nice.
holy fire.
Yeah, I
Kinda
don't
neat.
know about that. Like, it's not like a moral reason my character is a coward.
Well, I would imagine that it would be more of a moral thing, killing undead, but not other things.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not quite
Summon
sure.
a bound weapon in combat, then unequip it, and just spam that over and over to level. It's got to be in combat, though.
I could do it.
You have to get some scrolls. Have to become a full-blown mage. Go to the college and everything.
I've been to
Get
the
book
college.
learned.
I've been to the college.
Where are you traveling right now?
I don't know where this guy's traveling. As I said, I'm not very good at Skyrim.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Running in the background.
I don't know.
Looks like they're in a rush.
Are they coming to us? Or are they just running because they were ambushed by storm folks? By the looks of it, maybe he's cover. Maybe they're running away from what looks like a mammoth camp. You know?
Just dudes running over the horizon.
Yep.
Just another day in Skyrim.
Something up ahead.
What was that sound?
Maggie skeleton.
Right, yeah. It's such a fucking insane sound every time it happens. Whenever I'm playing, I always like the little hut or whatever, the little cabin that's on your radar, like over there. Those are some of my favorite places to explore, because I find that usually it's just like a little house with a few people in it, and there's almost always some like a little bit of kind of story to be gleaned.
Yeah, at this point I'm just escorting this wine merchant who doesn't like me because he has a bodyguard, and it makes it easier for me to get across Skyrim. I know.
Fast
I'm
traveling
the
also
least good
makes it
at
easy to get
Skyrim.
across here.
What's this horse? Belong to someone, horsey? I don't know. Oh, I can steal the horsey. I don't want to steal a horsey. Oh, never come up to a horse like that. What's wrong with you, horsey? What? The heck?
Just applying, you know, your real world logic to Skyrim, you know. It's funny.
Okay, pro tips for everyone. Never approach a horse from directly from behind or directly from the front. They have blind spots, like right here and right at the back.
Even in Skyrim.
And it scares them. And a horse that is scared, it is a prey animal, it will respond accordingly. And trust me when I say you're not going to like how it responds, because it outweighs you.
Yeah, they're good kickers.
Yeah, you think you're strong,
Real
take
DDR
on a horse.
masters. Whoa, level 16. That thing's gonna fuck up. You don't even have a skeleton out right now.
What? Where's my skeleton? Skeleton friend.
I played Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm great with horses.
Come on, is that all you got?
I have not played Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't played either of the Red Deads.
I like that she's got a...
This what
oh,
you want?
oh no. Porter's bodyguard. Sweet. Okay.
I've seen better bodyguards. Hey, 2 lockpicks.
Yeah. Then, I shouldn't know where I took that. Okay, so good case, but...
Just this guy lying on the ground, and you're like, yeah, just fucking take out the rib cage.
Where's the other guy? Did he run away with his horse and now he doesn't have a bodyguard? I love it. Can you find him still? Oh no. May have lost buddy. Now we're lost now from where we are. Perfect. I'm lost in Skyrim, guys. The guy who was inadvertently being my guide is now dead. I guess we'll just follow this trail and see where we go.
How out of curiosity, how much cash do you have in your items? Oh, a grand. Yeah, that's not a lot. You might be able to buy a scroll or 2.
This looks dangerous.
Why don't you go to your little quest marker that you were about to head to?
Which one? That one?
Well, I don't know. Go to your map and the one that's over to the left, wasn't it?
This one?
Yeah, was that the one that you were saying you were
Yeah, I only have 2 lockpicks now. I want to get more than 2.
Or what about the marker up there?
Oh, that one it seems to have broken.
Oh, what is it? Which
It's
quest?
the one with the going into the place with the people who are dead or something. I honestly probably shouldn't go in there until after I've
Stab Altana with the needle before... Oh, I see you've only marked a couple of them as current quests.
Waking Nightmare maybe?
Oh, that's just like a miscellaneous one?
I guess so.
Craft an iron dagger. Read the journal entry. Yeah, there's a bunch of funky little quests for you. I'm chilling out with some Euro Truck Simulator. Never podcast and drive. It's dangerous. I literally exclusively podcast and drive.
Do you drive, Lord Humanity? I thought you didn't really like leave the house, but do you have your...
Is there any reason that you haven't marked any of these as active?
No, I don't.
Driving the game. Yeah, I think she's just wondering if you drive just in general. Travel to Helgen.
Yeah.
You can learn about the mysteries going on.
Once I travel to Helgen, dragons show up. And I want to make sure my Conjuration's a hell of a lot more level before I start.
I don't know if a dragon does show up at Helgen.
No, after you go to Helgen, then it starts the Dragonborn quest line.
Yeah, but
Nice
it fires
energy,
off the
buds.
Really, really is.
Hey.
It's Thank you, Black Roses.
I agree with that sentiment, very much so.
Hi, Black Roses. I'm guessing. Apparently, she managed to mark 25 papers in like a 5-minute straight thing, and to which I jokingly said, "So you just like failed them all, yeah?"
Boom, there we go. Yo, Kimmy123876, thank you so much for the follow.
Rocks!
Welcome in, by the way. Those of you coming in from J-Bud's stream.
What have you done? Where am I?
Jello, what's shaking, my dude?
Hi, Jello.
What's happening, man? How was the rest of your evening? How was the rest of Lestrom? Lestrime.
Oh, I think I went up there and almost died one time.
I've been just raid surfing today. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, those of you who just came in, welcome in. Welcome. For those few folks from J-Bud's community
Oh my God,
have not
Sonnet's
been here before.
I love Sonnet. She's such a sweetie, and she drinks the best wine.
I am Roxima Dreyer. This is the amazing Modern Sonnet, who is doing a little bit of a co-stream this evening, playing a little bit of
streaming.
Skyrim with her current character.
The lovely Sonnet felt like streaming tonight, to which Rock said he will join in.
Started at Black Rose's stream. Nice. You were hanging with Sunny Fung for a while?
Oh, Stream Raiders Battle is being
Don't
claimed
really
as a
plan on
reward,
getting
sweetie.
a driver's
So,
license anytime soon. Haven't gotten a reason to yet. Yeah, that's fair enough.
so we're not currently running Stream Raiders, are we?
Yeah, at the moment I don't have a Stream Raider battle going on. However, I could launch one for those who like to play a little bit of Stream Raiders.
Stramaru.
You can prepare your bodies for a Stream Raiders battle whilst it loads up here. For those who like little mini games, playing little mini games
Isn't that
with stream.
pretty much what J-Butts streams
There's
is
no
little
play
mini
raid?
games?
Oh well, no, not raid, not like Raid Shadow Legends or whatever. This is a little game called Stream Raiders that is like a stream integrated little mini game. It's a lot of fun. But I'll fire off one for those who are interested anyway. Those who play Stream Raiders, this is one of the
I don't
most
think you
rewarding
understand
battle types.
how pounds work, Senator J-Butts. Unless you're talking like British pounds, in which case we're talking about currency. In which case I'd need to see the pretty much I need to see the price on both of them. But on a guess, I'd say 100 pounds worth of feathers. 100 pound. You should take the S off on that if we're doing it. I believe pound sterling. The currency doesn't have the S.
I know that 100 pounds of don't carry the weight of what you did to those birds.
You can actually forage feathers, Senator J-Butts. My daughter does all the time. She finds feathers on the ground like all the time. It'll take a while, but you could get them from just molting.
You could technically get there eventually. So the time to throw down. Can I join through link? Yeah, totally. Yeah, the Stream Raiders URL that dropped in the chat log. You just click it. It like opens in your browser. It also works on mobile. And just a fun little mini game. You like place units on the battlefield, and you can place one unit every 5 minutes.
Oh, because my mom has all the neighbors with the chickens. That makes sense, Senator J-Butts. Good choice.
After a half hour, then I fire off the battle, and all the people who put units on the battlefield get to take part in the battle. It's a lot of fun. It's like surprisingly tactical. It's like a fun little game.
Oh, J-Butts, if you're ever out of line, I'll tell you
Time to
immediately.
throw down. I get my feathers ethically sourced from your mom.
That's fine
No,
if
that
you're a
wasn't
beginner,
out of line.
Kim. If you want him to give you a bit of a rundown as to what good ideas are.
How's
'cause
the fam?
He's pretty
Fam's good.
opinionated, but he doesn't mind whatever you do.
I'm a beginner. I've never played before. Yeah, it's all good. I placed little icons on the battlefield that basically say, like, just place any unit on these spots. So, like, tanks are good in the front. Archers are good in the back. Warriors is sort of somewhere in the middle, you know. You don't want them to die too
are
quick.
you saying that because she's
It's,
German?
It's a fun little game.
Or is it because she's like a brunette? Like, what's your
Just
what's
to
your
throw
thought there?
chaos into this mess.
Yo, thank you, Joel. I appreciate the biddies.
Oh, no one else hears GLaDOS, Senator
She's a
J-Butts.
hag
She's just
raven.
after you.
Too many rocks in my Sonnet stream. How dare you, hooligan? I resemble that statement. I hear GLaDOS. Indeed, yeah, we've got song requests on, so you can play whatever music you want. We've got channel point redemptions that
Barely
do all
touched
kinds
it. Look
of
how much wine we had left over from last night.
crazy
My God.
stuff with the stream itself. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to interact with the stream. There's little avatars at the bottom of the stream. You can change the avatar that represents you and do all kinds of things with them. They can jump, they can dance, they can attack each other, you can duel one another.
You can make rocks have a silly face or turn into Kermit the Frog.
We can also watch them fight to the death.
There you go. See, you got it.
There we go. Thank you, machine, for the cursed webcam redemption. Don't get too close to my busters. Good, I love her. GLaDOS is just the best. Tell me of the wine of your homeworld, Sonnet Soul.
Well, I'm German, so we're mostly Pfalz, Rheinhessen, Rhineland, and of course Mosel.
Do you unlock icons?
Mosel, of course, is known for having really, really steep tresses up
In
against the
Stream
River
Raiders?
Rhine. which means that you have to pretty much hand harvest everything there. So anytime you see something from Mosul, it's likely hand harvested, which means you actually are getting a really crazy value on them, given how cheap you can get them.
Sehr gut.
So as a general
Es ist
rule,
wunderbar.
Riesling's kind of the sweetheart of the sommelier world because it goes with like so much food and so well with so much food. But you know.
Oh,
I think Sapphire Sky's got this unless Jello can get Jello.
Sapphire
Not gonna
and
get to
Jello
that.
about to fight to the death
Sapphire's
here.
about to get that health packet. Yeah.
Oh, I think you're screwed, Jello.
Yeah. Did Jello
Sehr
get that
wunderbar.
last one?
Genau.
No, Sapphire Sky got the last one too. Oh, jeez.
Alle ist mein? Nein.
Sollen wir jetzt einen deutschen Strom haben? Deutschen Stream? Deutsches Stream können wir auch machen. Gerade jetzt aber trinken wir nicht ein deutscher Wein. Wir haben gerade einen italienischen Wein getrunken. Jetzt trinkt die Erika,
Do you
die
like
Sonnet,
icons or
etwas
given them?
französischen Wein. Ja?
well-
Der französische Wein hier ist von Südfrankreich.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by unlock icons. Like there's little like badges that you get, but if you mean like the units, there's like different little units. You unlock those over time. Basically, every time you take part in battles, you gain rewards, and some of those rewards are scrolls,
Humanity, just
which are like experience points for unlocking more units, or for leveling up your current units.
So just because of what you said, I have to point out it is than, not then. Just because of what you said. I don't know if you did it on purpose as a joke. If you did, amazing. Otherwise, it's just... It was
German
just...
I know is what I've picked up from songs.
Du hast, I'm
Rammstein,
guessing, yeah.
stuff like that. I believe I heard my name, but I hit a button on my keyboard and it freaked out my entire browser. Oh no. Womp womp. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. So is that good at another language other than English?
They said then, not then. And I'm like, oh, is it a joke? I don't know. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I was like, this will be really awkward if it wasn't a joke, because I really feel like I pointed out.
Sprechen Sie Jackass? Yeah. I think everybody speaks a little.
It's a soft JB Yakase.
Rammstein is a big one. Yeah, totally. Yeah, when I was first in Germany, I remember one of the bands that I saw did like some Rammstein covers. They were actually really fun. It was a really good good cover band.
Sketchy as hell.
Well, then why not go somewhere else? I started scrolling down the web page and refreshed the browser. Stupid macros. Won't.
Yeah, that doesn't look official.
Wait, so like on your mouse, there's like a refresh button? It's not letting you join. It should be like when you go to Stream Raiders, you're able to like choose a captain, and so yeah, if you assign, the captains are streamers, so like if you assign me as your captain, then you should be able to like drag and drop units onto the battlefield, onto any blue spot on the battlefield. The place that's like a blue background is spots that you can put stuff. I'm barely fluent in my own native language. I can hold a basic conversation, understand the words, but I can't speak it that well. So whenever I meet family, my mom has to be my unofficial translator.
I mean, okay.
Oh shit, fuck bollocks, I'm scared, bro. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, is it because of the time change? You just kind of like got a little thrown off? Because that happens.
Is it 4 a.m.?
That's where they are.
I'm trying to think of a place that's 6.5 hours ahead. Oh, I guess, right, we just
Newfoundland?
went back an hour, which means...
It's funny because of the half.
I think in UK it's like 5:30 still, though, isn't it?
Domo.
Oh, thanks, Black Roses. You're a little sweetie pie.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Black Roses. 149 subs gifted, my god.
Jeez.
So close to a nice round number. I really appreciate that.
Hi, Black Roses. Did you remember to sleep yet today?
5:30 indeed.
Or is it like ain't no rest for the wicked kind of feeling?
Did you have daylight savings this day as well? Yo, and gifting one to Hooligan as well. Oh my
man,
god.
the postmodern jukebox for that is actually pretty good.
You're too
Finland.
kind. You're too kind, Black Rose.
Anyone doing postmodern jukebox, they do a
appreciate
cover
it.
of Ain't No Rest for the Wicked that makes me happy.
Growing up, my dad's always spoken to me in English, so that's what I use as a daily language, and as such I started failing my native language classes in school. Damn.
Perfect.
You need to practice a little.
I mean, honestly, that's gonna be our daughter. I can tell you that right now, because like, we're
Why not,
trying so hard with her with German, but she's already resisting it. She's 2.5. If she's resisting it 2.5, she's gonna resist at 5. Like,
I don't
we
think
need
she's
to just
resisting it.
Well,
She's
she's
just,
a little bit. So she'll be like, no German.
I think that's because you just sort of talk at her in German instead of like kind of telling her what the words are.
No, like I'll be reading a book to her in German, and she'll be like, no German. And I'll be like, okay, but it's a German book. Like, I don't know what you want here. You want me to read this book? It's in
Yeah.
German. That's just the life.
Well, I mean, yeah, she doesn't understand it, unfortunately. It's like,
Well, yeah.
it's not something that
She
you
understands
can,
a lot of it.
teaching her as much.
She does understand a lot of it. I try to speak to her daily in it. I mean,
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah, I don't know. I can tell, like, often when you talk to her in German, she just kind of, like,
Blazes
kind
over.
of
Yeah.
clocks out because it's, you know, it's just talking to her. Like, whereas when we taught her English, at least
The
with
heck?
me,
How am I all
you
the
know,
way back here?
it was a lot of, like, stopping and telling her
I was literally
words,
just here.
describing the words.
I went all the way past up here. What the heck is going on?
You've just been walking.
No, don't
This
be
is
so
the only person I
sassy.
speak my native language with is my mom, if at all. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, language is truly a thing where you use it or lose it. I should absolutely sleep, but also I got less than 2 hours before work. Still need to take off all the makeup that I wore for stream because I can't really justify going to work looking like a 23-year-old goth like I am.
Black Roses,
yeah, I don't know.
do we need to, like, parent you a little here? Do you need us to, like,
You're not allowed to be
send
a
you home?
goth
or what's going on
teacher.
here?
Oh, ain't you sleeping? Yeah, 2 hours is a tough one because that's like that's the kind of duration of a nap that could either be really restful or could fuck your whole day up. Yeah,
Apparently I can just go there
Rammstein.
and fix it.
I remember it really surprised me. I learned that like du hast is like a pun. I thought that was kind of neat.
Number of times I've had to explain
I
this
would
to
get
people.
bullied more than I already do by the kids if I went to work. I guess that's a thing. It's not so much what you're allowed to do, so much as what the kids will let you get away with. I could attest to the fuck your whole day up side of naps. Yeah, I think we all can.
I really like the Aurora Borealis going on right now. It's lovely.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Aurora
the mods make the
Australis. I guess
game look
do we
fucking
know?
gorgeous.
Is north in Skyrim? It is, so it'd be Aurora Borealis. Okay, we're good.
I never hung out with the classmates of my native language class because I didn't fit in, so the person I spoke with in the class is the one guy's native language wasn't mine and was there to learn it as a third language, so I spoke to him in English, even though my teacher kept scolding me for that. Told him to piss off, you were the beautiful you. Well, there is that, but
Question.
yeah,
witness.
it's hard
What's going
to
on?
tell a bunch of students to go fuck themselves because, I mean, they're pack animals.
Yeah.
Big goth energy in a Catholic school, maybe not really it. Well, I mean, I'm into
well,
it.
not with that attitude.
Hard to go wrong with goth energy.
My follower following me.
It's probably a couple.
Elvis Ghost Kill.
Hey.
Oh, he's gonna fix it.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Thank you for the host, Wyra. Thank you
I
for
wanted
the
to fast
raid
travel,
ghost
but
kill.
I guess not. We're taking the scenic route.
Appreciate the nightly love. Mucho gracias.
So, did Wyra
Appreciate the lurk.
just show up to lurk? Is it
Yes.
because I'm here, Wyra? You can tell me I'm hip.
I'm gonna drop a lurk, and even if I don't get some sleep, I should probably get some stuff ready. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Black Roses. I appreciate you. You're a truly good person.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's get it.
Hi.
I don't know, a little bit of, you know, a bit of movement on
Oh my
screen.
God,
a
what
little
have you done?
A little bit of conjuration.
What have you done?
practice.
Get killed. Level 12? I can't handle level 12 now. Okay. follow her. Rox is gonna kill my character. Someone's aware of where
maybe.
we're at. When Rox kills my character, can we make him, like, I don't know, take a shot of something or something? Yeah, you need to run away, sweetie. Not taking, like, any damage.
This is true. Poor unbeaten skeleton.
Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to run towards those horkers over there, because that'll at least slow it down.
There we go. Found the sweet spot. Sorry, son. I've had a very bad day. I'm not
Oh,
good to
no,
be
no,
social
no. I'm
tonight.
not saying that. I just thought it was really
It's all
funny.
good.
The moment you see it's me, you're like, I'm a lurk.
I don't think it had to do with you.
Die, damn you.
There she is. There's my girl. Nice. It's not attacking her. Perfect. Got it stuck.
Indeed.
Oh, no. She got out.
Yeah, hit that ice wolf.
Uh-oh, it's going to come up on you.
On my wall.
There's a horker coming for you. I'd get out of the way with her.
This ends now.
I don't think it's actually coming for you.
Is that it?
You're going for a wolf?
Yes.
It's going for someone other than you. It's not red on the radar, so it's not popped out. Oh, finish it! Finish it, skeleton! It's either going for the wolf or the skeleton. Ah, damn.
You getting close to it and there's something under Skelly?
Finish you.
That's gaining health back.
Boo. Boo earns. Ah,
Maybe it
well, I
doesn't
probably
have to
trained up
run.
your conjuration a little bit.
I started running. I thought she made it.
Yeah, eventually your follower will always make it to you. You know, they generally take the long way, but they get there. It looks like you've been to some of these caves and stuff already.
Why do you say that?
Well, because it's marked on your map.
I've been near it. I don't know if it's been in it.
Yeah, I forget about that. When I play Skyrim, anytime I discover a place, I always go inside so that I don't have spots on my map that are like discovered but unexplored.
Oh yeah, no, I've been inside nothing.
Looks like there's a little shrine over here.
Cool.
Pillar of ice form. So that's something that's obviously part of one of these mods. It's a thing where, like, if you have all 3 words of a shout unlocked, there's like these pillars that each correspond to a different shout. And I don't know what they
Thanks,
do
machine.
when you have them. I'm intrigued by
I
it,
stopped
though.
in to say hi to Machine Within quickly while he was streaming before I went to make dinner, which was lovely, by the way.
Nice. What were you streaming?
I thought you were going to ask me what was dinner for a second there.
You got 2 different quests up
Yeah,
in here.
apparently,
Oh,
that's
they're
what
both
it's-
just question people.
Yeah. I'll head back there. That sounds like not... Wait,
Doing the murder mystery?
did you actually finish it?
I have, yeah.
That was kind of surprising. Hi, Michael.
What? Hey!
Oh no!
How's it going, Michael?
Oh, just get in there.
Grab. What's shaking? Cat Silent, welcome to the stream.
We got it! Let's fucking go!
Oh my god. And the resub,
sons of
13
bitches.
months of resub. Alexico Graphic, welcome on in. Welcome, 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 one and all. I appreciate the big old raid. How goes? How was your stream? What were you playing tonight, man? Always nice to see you around these parts. I hope you guys played some Stream Racers at some point.
Oh no, level 12 again.
Which is something I've been meaning to perhaps do myself around these parts. Fuck off, Wolf. I don't want any part of your bullshit right now.
Right? Because it's hard not to attack,
Hey.
isn't it?
Hey, chill
Told
the
ya.
fuck out. What
Told
did I
ya.
just tell you?
Told you, it's hard.
Down.
Bad dog.
Yeah. Boop the snoot.
Yeah,
get 'em.
so this is my own ridiculous playthrough in which I'm playing as a summoner who does not attack things. Instead, I take my lovely skeletons for walks, and I'm not responsible for what happens to the wildlife and other people who get in the way.
Face, how you doing tonight? J Matrix, welcome to the stream.
Rox is getting ignored the fact I was just chatting with people rather than playing, so he took over, as one does. and now he has to play in my very ridiculous way, which
Oh, I
you were
figured-
just not.
I figured I'd
attacking
just give
the
Sonnet the
stupid
opportunity
things.
to drink a little wine.
Sure, I do like that.
Well, your follower's really dropping the ball here.
I like her. She's bitchy. She can stay.
God damn it. There we go.
Yay, 42.
See, sometimes when you summon it in combat, it gives you experience.
Yeah.
But
This
also
is how
sometimes
we're.
when
This
it
is how we were
attacks, it
leveling
maybe
up
kills things.
Conjuration. Because I can't attack things, so it's been fun. I like that these wolves are unrealistically afraid of water. Because like,
Yeah, this wolf's not wild about getting wet.
who doesn't like getting wet? Oh, that wolf doesn't mind getting wet right now. Oh, wolfie. Oh, not quite. There's another wolfie over there. What the heck? Oh, there she is. Did she get it?
I don't know, did she?
I don't see it on the thing anymore. Oh, red dots. Oh, there's a red dot over there. Those two there who want to get to us but can't.
Huh. There we go. If that's what it takes to gain Sonnet's approval, you should see me at work. It is very cold water, though. There is that. I don't have any survival mods, but this is the mod list that I built that's like close to 300 mods. And, you know, they kind of overhaul all the core mechanics like leveling and magic and just like what gives you experience and alchemy and.
Can I make a
fucking
song request for
everything.
someone to play?
You can type it.
Oh, I could. You're right.
I think the other things are dead. Maybe.
Yeah.
There it is.
This can make me happy in like 9 minutes.
All right. Murder mystery time. As for what was for dinner, I believe someone chimed in with that question. It was enchiladas, homemade enchiladas.
Butternut squash and black bean.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I bet they turned out pretty good, yeah. I have roasted the squash ahead of time instead of any other method to cook it. I figured it would be the best way to kind of like get some liquid out of them, which I figured would be the biggest issue with the butternut squash. It's gross, it gets all sticky. No.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yo.
Hi, J Matrix.
Thank you for the follow, J Matrix. I appreciate that.
Rocks!
Yeah, for all of those, by the way, who've come in on the raid,
Every time it makes me laugh.
I'm Rocks on my dryer. This is the Modern Sonnet,
Yeah.
a lovely waifu, who is super amazing, awesome, supportive individual. She decided she felt like streaming tonight.
You know what I did, J
and,
Matrix? Before he
so
hit
we're doing a
his
little co-stream.
first 50 followers, I managed to unfollow him. So at one point I was like telling other people like, oh, follow him, he's almost got 50. And then I looked over, I'm like, I'm not following him. Jesus Christ. It was an awkward moment. Because that moment where it's like, how the heck did I unfollow you at some point? But it happened. Why is there a white block moving at the bottom?
That's because there's a glitch in
Little-
stream avatars.
Glitch in the Matrix?
For those not followed this whole time, I forgive you. In time, I will learn to forgive your sins.
Oh, that's right, hooligan. I
we
remember
also
that.
have Stream Raiders going on, so if you like Stream Raiders, that's a thing. There's currently a battle going on that is worth a lot of gold.
Money, money, money,
Actually, I followed at some point too. Yeah, we were all playing with like the follow age command or something, and I think you like.
No, I think it's,
Or
he came
the-
in
with
because
the alerts.
he said that he hadn't
Stay away
noticed
from
an alert in a while.
residents.
That's right, Susanna the
The place
Wicked.
is
I always liked
cursed.
her.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Has to die. Did you see what happened to you?
Sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get
I was
a good
wondering why
look
he
at
hadn't
him.
streamed in a month or so and checked. I was like, well, when did that even happen?
That's right. I think this motherfucker's the murderer.
Mobile's bad for that.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you see what happened here?
I heard a scream and
Why
came
is the
running, but she
beggar
was
woman
already
they made sexy?
like
Whose
this
decision was that?
when I got here.
I don't feel okay with that. It's a bit weird.
Every character
This is a
has
no,
a
sorry.
changed body types.
But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I'm on a laptop. Must have hit something
I
goofy.
used to be an
That could
adventurer
certainly
like
happen.
you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh my god, the
And I took an
iconic
arrow
line.
in me,
few more
but
hours and I
I
can
also
crawl
got a
under some
smoky
flesh.
eye.
Just
Everyone,
like
this is what Black
always,
Rose's
nobody
makeup
saw
probably was
anything
similar to.
useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this if you'd like let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better,
A salty gravel with the
Salty
host.
gravel.
my guest.
Much
You'll
appreciated.
need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
And I ran. I ran so far away. Talk to Yorlif. Talk to Yorlif at the
coin.
castle.
Talos rewards the generous.
Ooh, pretty.
Indeed. Yeah, the night sky looks really nice. There's also all kinds of like little overhauls to indoor locations. So like, for example, at the inn here. Lorenzo far away.
I told you, my friend. I'm not going up to the wild goats chase.
There's just all these little things that are like added to the area to.
We'd be fools not to go after it.
That's apparently a quest book.
That's what you said the last time.
And we should move to the corner club right away.
I don't know, what are some things that have been added? There's
That wasn't what I meant.
usually next to the doors of these places, yeah, there's like
What has this been about?
a bunch of snow tracked in and like a bunch of boots.
We're treasure hunters.
Boots and hats and gloves and
So what you're
stuff all
saying is
piled
we're
up.
assholes who don't take off our boots and hats and leave our weapons at the door.
Everyone checked their fucking... There's like elven blades and dwarven blades and shit like that all checked at the door.
Yeah, we're the
So
asshole
over
who
the
doesn't
top.
check our weapon and doesn't take off our boots.
Nice meat
Saying.
hooks there.
Yeah, you might not know it yet, but we're the Dovahkiin.
We just bring
All the little keys on the wall and stuff. There's just all these like little things that I think all sort of add up to immersion.
Got some nice meat hooks there. Makes for a damn good punch.
At least then I won't lose an arm and a
I think
leg.
in some of the rooms there's like,
But the alchemy table can be used for free.
You.
I don't know, extra little things like these with the broom and the bucket. So like none of these are interactable items. It's just like a package
Follow me to the store.
where it's all just like a single
What was that
item that's
about
been dropped
forging
in.
numbers?
Good.
You can, the business ledgers of all the different businesses. You can, if you interact with it before you're in the Thieves Guild, it's just sort of like tells you don't know, there's nothing to do with it. But the Thieves Guild gives you all these quests to go and forge shit. These as well, like those aren't interactable potatoes or cabbages. That's just like, I don't know, just all these like new
Galette.
sort of items. This isn't interactable. This
Yeah,
is like
galette,
part of the table,
yeah.
but this one is an actual pie. That's funny. Yeah, just like little details that have been added to all these places, which I really dig. I think it helps with the immersion. The halls are overhauled.
Need something.
Yes, they are. Another place for boots.
Poor bear.
I just hope I
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Smack their asses while they sleep.
The last
Also,
time I
see
followed
the
this
Jarl for
lizard
drugs.
treasure hunting, we wound up hanging from the ceiling. That spider still gives me nightmares.
I will do, machine.
Wait,
So
that
thank you-
guy's like
thank you for the
talking
bits.
about how he knows my follower. Like last guy was like, last time I followed this lizard treasure hunting, I ended up hanging from a ceiling or something like that.
They released a version of Skyrim that lets you decorate stuff like in Elder Scrolls Online that I'll totally nerd out on it all again. I bet there's like mods for that. Totally.
Well, there's all the ones where you can kind. Well, you don't have much
It was
control
pissed me
over
off when I
it.
was decorating my home and stuff would get knocked around or lost. Oh, there's definitely a mod for that that lets you lock items to specific places. That is 100% a thing. Yeah, falling through walls, clipping through things. You interact with one thing, everything else falls. I really got into the home decor part in Skyrim VR. Ah, I'm so envious. getting VR stuff is like really, really far on my back burner, but something that I would like to totally do at some point. I mean, you might as well level up, I guess, at this point, because you have so little money, you won't really be able to afford training anytime soon.
What are you doing?
Do you want to level up?
Yeah, sure, level up.
Try and find a cool perk.
I'm guessing health? Nah, probably magical skill.
Health and magic are your two most important attributes, I would say. Stamina is probably the least important. Gone nuts with a few of your homes in Elder Scrolls Online. I'm the only one that sees them, but whatever. I mean, not if you share them. You can share them all over the interwebs. Share them on Discords and stuff like that.
More bones. What's this other one here?
You may give commands to all skeletons within 150 feet at once instead of just one at a time, and they take less damage from attacks.
I've never given a skeleton a command.
What's the thing before that?
I need 60.
Maximum number of skeletons increased by 1 for each 50 points of base magicka. So you can have 3 skeletons. What's the one that leads to that, though? Oh yeah, the bone altars. Have you made some of those?
Mm-hmm. I don't have enough to make any full thing yet, but I can. I'm here now, so I can go check.
Might be worth doing. What's Ravenous Dead? Reanimated minions receive a brief burst of strength, doing twice as much extra damage for 15 seconds after being
How do you think I do reanimated yet?
Able to summon Daedra at...
Daedra, okay, Mystic Binding, Bound Weapons...
When entering combat, creates 3 undead skeevers under your control. Their corpses can be raised, but they dissipate when combat ends. Use the Merciful King power to temporarily prevent this from activating. Oh. Yo, thanks for the lurk, Fuzzy Monk. I appreciate that. Pretty sure paying for training, when you have a level banked, counts those skills as the next level, right? No, so like if you're at level 7 and you're ready to ding over to level 8, you can go get 5 levels of training and then activate your level up and then gain 5 levels of training for level 8 as well. So you can kind of do both. Here, let's bomb over to
Skeletal Mages sounds fun. I want to get
Stream
there.
Raiders. let's see what this giant fucking dryer does when it runs into the enemies. Boom! Cleared all those fuckers out. But now it's up to everybody else to win the battle, basically. So, help.
Someone's healing everyone.
Oh, sorry. I understand what you were saying, Captain Howdy. Right, like the skills that you gain count to the next level. That I understand what you're saying. However, that isn't something. Just because the all the levels are gained through experience points. With one of the mods that I've got. So, Kimmy did the redeem, but didn't actually drop any units on the battlefield. So I'll redeem your channel points there, and then if anybody else wants to spend a few channel points on 200 gold,
money,
they could definitely do so.
Money.
I don't know if anybody who's chilling around here, like Kmar or the Machine Within, and grabbing 200. Boom. And Sleeper gets the Flying Rogue Scrolls. And then we'll bomb over in this direction to grab another loyalty chest. So now we'll do... very distracting. So silly. Three and 3 and there we go. Those are some nice places to drop units. Yeah, I think we're good for now. On to the next battle. Yeah, J Matrix, I'll hook you up with the reward at the end of this one if you like. Because in vanilla, if it worked that other way, it would stop you from getting max perks. How so? Oh, like
75%
because
longer.
gaining training wouldn't count toward gaining levels. Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I think I want
No,
this.
so I have an experience overhaul that makes it so that
Both
the
good.
experience points are gained through killing enemies, exploration, and finishing quests is worth like a lot of experience. There's also a small amount of experience gained every time you read a new book that you have not yet read. I'm on a machine that can actually handle this. Hey. Cool. So you get more bones from corpses. Seems like a plus.
My follower leveled up. Nice.
Yep. You're not going to talk to the guy with the quest?
Oh, okay. I don't like waking people up.
Face your ally and draw your... Okay.
I'm not much of a strategist. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts.
Like beasts.
My men
Well,
are
it should be
stretched thin
sistren.
as it is. If you offer
Interesting
your aid,
fact.
I gladly
There is a
accept.
word for it when it's
The
a
gods
lady.
will be
and
told to assist
sistren.
you as necessary.
So far, only women.
I'm
have
happy
been
to lend a
murdered.
hand
It's
as much as I
sistren,
can as
like
well.
beasts. Sorry, just putting it out there. Get assistance from Drolleaf, okay?
Examine the crime scene.
Let's get assistance from...
Any luck finding the butcher? Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Why, the other day, a land strider offered to spit in my drink. In Blackmarsh,
fine.
they don't ask.
For the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, got mouths to feed.
Oh, there was another book to start a quest if you wanted.
What's this?
August, if you have any news of the Western
Isn't there
Hordes,
any information
take it
for
to
me? It says to
Ulfric
talk to him
immediately.
about extra or something. But...
Yeah, it said you completed that part, but the quest marker's still over them. This particular quest is really buggy. Here, why don't I bomb back to the inn and I'll read that quest book that I skipped because I didn't know if you wanted. a bunch
Hi,
of quests in
Dragon
your log.
Snooze. Dragon Snooze, have you been
Terrible
streaming lately?
shame.
I don't remember the last time I saw you stream, but I think it might just be time of day because I think you typically stream while I'm working.
that.
Yeah, that's the right song.
that.
How long?
Oh, you took a hiatus. That explains it. Also, I do tend to work when you stream, so I'm kind of
If I miss
not in the best place to catch you at the best of times, I'm afraid.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little
Ooh,
hiatus.
December. You gonna do like a 12 days of Christmas stream or something like that? Or like, oh my god, you could do it like an advent calendar, like a countdown to Christmas. I mean, that's me signing you up for 24 straight days of streaming after not having streamed for a bit. So like, obviously don't do that unless you want to do a proper advent, which would just be every Sunday. Just putting it out there. Advent, Advent, ein Lichtlein brennt. Es 1, dann 2, dann 3, dann 4, dann steht das Christkind vor der Tür.
Examine the crime scene. Well, there's bloodstains.
Follow the bloodstains to the house.
That's certainly an idea. Do something to do on vacation. I'm still working and trying to change careers, so it's taking a bit of my time. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
That would take a bunch of time. Get access to Skyrim. Oh, it's a master lock.
I
and
only
you
have
have 3
two or
lockpicks.
3 allies.
Do you want me to try and crack it?
Sure, let's do it. Rox is very, very confident on his skills. Mighty's been really great. We went out for a walk to a local grocery store called the Root Cellar, which is amazing. And then on the way home, we saw an owl, which is being yelled at quite angrily by crows, and it was very enchanting for
She doesn't
Callista.
even
She
really
thought it
know
was
what your
great.
character looks like.
Cool. She looks like Chiana.
I could see that.
She's Chiana. It's cool, don't worry about it. And then we went to a place called the Butterfly Gardens, which is just like a bunch of, I told you I'm like no skills in lockpicking yet, right? So it's like, makes it extra hard.
Yeah, it's true. Oof.
Yeah, no.
Just testing them is chewing up the lockpicks.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, they are.
I
Let's
couldn't
go find a
even
place to buy
find the
them.
sweet spot.
Yeah, let's go buy some. Oh, just
Master's too tough.
yeah. Yeah, we went to a place called the Butterfly Gardens, in which there are turtles, and there's the flamingo, and there's little zebra finches, which were just everywhere this time, and there's little big, what are they called? Big, like like just big macaws and African greys and Amazon greens and just parrots everywhere and butterflies everywhere, of course. And you got these huge butterflies called the blue Morphos, which are just like these massive butterflies just like flapping everywhere, and they're so slow moving. It's like they look like birds. They're just these huge like woof, woof, like one flap of its wings like.
You'll come around.
They're so great. They're so fun.
I'm not. If you have any news of the Western Pole,
How do I get into Skyrim?
Frigga Shattershield's old place. It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key against us.
God damn, sending me on a scavenger
Travel
hunt.
safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, that was that part of the day, and then we came home, we had a nice nap, and then Rox took Cal out for a little coffee, and then he accidentally mentioned he was a little bit cold.
Yeah, you gotta get the little ones good and caffeinated.
And then she
2.5 years old is the perfect time
realized
for crippling
that she
caffeine
was
addiction.
cold, so he had a little meltdown on the way home. Sometimes you just gotta like, you know, not mention things like that.
7 a.m. is too early for them. Alright, we'll chill a minute.
But yeah,
Continue sub, I did that once. Coffee kept me calm, although I didn't drink it till I was 12. God, that's very early.
I mean, Rox doesn't drink it now, and he's, you know, old or something. Are you old, sweetie?
I'm ancient. I'm in my 30s.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
This person looks
Not
also way
really
younger
sure
than
what
ever.
to do with myself anymore.
Why start with I have
just-
questions about your daughter?
I'm
Start
sorry.
with...
She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter. if
Yeah,
you'll
you don't
excuse me.
start with
Fair.
that.
Can I get the key, though? I was hoping you'd help, or do you want to find her killer or not? I have authority.
Goodness, no. No.
Respect my authority.
No, respect my authority is not this person's
Well,
style.
all right. What exactly do you need to know?
Tacos gave you a tacos? I don't think 30s are old.
Yerim?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but
I
you're welcome to have a
fucking
look.
hurt my neck doing dishes today, you know?
Yeah. In your 30s is where you're like, you hurt your neck, like, I don't know, doing the stupidest things. It's amazing.
I'm still only 32. I did injure both my ankles this year. Exactly. Welcome to being elderly, friend.
But you didn't know you were old now.
I turned 33 this year. Where should we check first?
I mean, can I do it, or is this a you thing?
I just figured I'd give you the chance to have some sippies. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See
Rox
Viola
is older.
Gorgiano if you spot any suspicious behavior. But I do a lot of running after being sedentary from social distancing. That makes sense. So you're turning 33? I turned to 33 this year. Earlier in the year. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good sources of
I mean, as a
bone,
person
flesh, and blood, but
who
thus
does
far,
that-
a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night, was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up at their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I'm discovering new magic here. Something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us. Perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph.
One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but these strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight.
I mean, that seems like evidence, right?
A perfect timing for the effect. Yo, Joel, thank you so much for chilling. Thank you for the lurk. And get some sleep, my friend. Rest up. Sleep well. I appreciate the hands.
I like that this is the house that you get if you become like a person in this town or whatever.
Between 32 and 164.
That's pretty great.
This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Hey, eye patch has no weight and it has value. Hashtag winning. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Looks misshapen. Like there's something thicker beneath them, perhaps?
No. Doesn't really seem very suspicious to me. Hit 34 last month. Dang. Happy belated. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason.
Open that. There we go. I mean, as a person who collects bones, I'm a little upset I can't take any of these. Just saying.
This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. 17 tendons and a sort of ligament. It's just a fucking inventory. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mind. Look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Soon. I mean, it's pretty incriminating. They're just chilling in here.
If only we'd know who it was, like the person who showed up at the crime scene being like, well, it was
drinking
inevitable.
mead, eating goat cheese.
I mean, someone was like, I'd pretend I was on a walk. It's like, it's so obvious it's that guy. Calypso.
Embalming shit.
It's clearly Calypso.
How was your birthday? What did you get up to for your quarantine birthday?
Birthday. Louis Palm's birthday?
Or, well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess a lot of places maybe aren't under quarantine, so maybe it's, I don't know, a pandemic birthday at least. Ooh, magic amulet.
Sure.
You want it?
Your birthday. Machine's birthday.
Chairs stacked on the bed in an odd fashion.
To be able to stand on it to get something, maybe? I don't know.
It does kind of lead up to that beam, but nowhere to go from up there. Literally worked and handed out candy. Hey.
That's right. Machine was just talking about how he has a spooky birthday, and I told him that he was pretty much as bad as people who followed horoscopes. That's what a real friend does.
Did you finish the wine that was on here already?
Yes, I finished the other one.
Le vino.
Got it, boys.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, it's a decent little wine, and it's really cute. So this actually surprised Rox. I forgot I usually open this one for us. Instead of a cork, it has a little glass cap. Glass right there. A glassy cap. And
Care less about being a Scorpio, but 2 hours from Halloween? It's noteworthy. Yeah, absolutely it is.
Did you know that Scorpio is one of the top 3 star signs that people don't want their babies to have? I do, thanks to mom groups.
What are you doing that for? I'm not much of a... If you have any news
People
of the
don't want
Western ports,
Scorpios, they
Jacob
don't
will
want
freaking meet you.
Geminis. What's the other one? Scorpios and Geminis are both bad, though, apparently. You don't want Scorpios or Geminis as babies. Because, you know, imagine having a baby in the wrong month period. That would be rough. People piss me off.
Look for clues. What other clues are there?
get assistance from Doorleaf? Maybe I can see it.
Yeah, that's. I just talked to him. He's not able to help with this particular step. What other clues?
Oh, it's dumb as fuck. Yeah.
There was
Like
the
I already
journals.
legitimately dislike, the whole thing about people who are, you know, into horoscopes in general. I have a pretty strong dislike for that. That really
is a true no.
We could go accuse the necromancer.
It's not the necromancer. Not the necromancer. Don't accuse him. Don't accuse the necromancer.
Well, it may be the only way to.
Nope, it's not the only way to prove. I didn't do it the first time I did
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Whatever I powers the crux of this world.
I really like the voice
Always
actor.
More if it. No, we both leave well enough alone.
I like that I'm in like the Stormcloak like home, and I brought in my follower just dressed head to toe in Imperial stuff, and no one said anything. No one's like, well, maybe we throw like a gray cloak on you.
With these soldiers along.
Terrible shame what happened to those women. If you'll excuse me, I must
I can go talk to Calixto, the person we know did it.
What's left in Skyrim?
Because return to the scene of the crime. You know, the person was right near the scene of the crime at the time.
Also, you've done the quest before.
Yeah, but I didn't ever accuse the necromancer thing very much. Because I didn't get back there, and then I ended up doing some other things, and then I was like, oh, it's this guy. But I never accused the necromancer, so I feel good because I never imprisoned an innocent man.
Ulfric wants Skyrim for the North.
Yeah, who hasn't spent a little bit of time falsely imprisoned?
I've never spent time falsely
Hi,
imprisoned.
lady. Would you like
Well,
to
you're
buy
an
some
exception to a
flowers?
rule.
Please?
Yes.
Not much, but I hope you like them.
I'll always buy them. She is an orphan.
Would you like to buy any of these flowers?
Yeah, sure.
Or
I'll take a nightshade, sure, why not?
you could sell some of your
Cabbage soup to her.
soup or booze.
Let's sell her some soup. She probably needs food.
There you go. You don't think she needs your fucking mead?
Please?
No.
Won't you buy a flower? They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well.
You know, Sophie's one of the
My
ones I
father was a
adopted.
Stormcloak
I adopted
soldier.
Sophie and the
One day
little
he left
boy.
and
Sophie's a
come back.
killer?
I'm all
Is she?
alone.
I don't like her as much after
I
the
tried
mod,
to sell
though.
flowers so I
She
can
was
buy
cuter
food.
before. Maybe it's the
It's
hood.
not much, but what else can I do?
No,
Yeah,
don't
when
say
it's-
that.
When it's raining or snowing, everyone puts on hoods.
Don't say I could adopt you, because that will
Thanks.
just make her
Thanks
sad.
for talking to me.
Okay.
Because we can't adopt her yet. We need to have a house first.
I won't get her hopes up.
That's right. You don't.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
Rox is making fun of me right now, just so everyone's aware.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for... My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. As we journeyed across Tamriel,
Creepy motherfucker.
my sister passed. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both
That'll.
young and
You'd be a really bad investigator. Like, just put it other
It's the
machine.
innocent ones you have to pay attention to.
Like, you would spend way too much time.
The Book of Fate, just a fucking blank book.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection.
What song do I want to listen
Such
to?
adventures we had.
Hi,
Lot of
Oogie
hints to this
Boogie.
Yo, thank you so
This
much for
is
the
new.
raid. How's it going?
This is amazing.
You might notice I'm not rocks, but you'll notice I brought rocks. So it's okay.
This guy's hung.
What's shaking this evening? Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome,
Feast
welcome,
your
welcome.
eyes on my strange
I'm supposed to be the one playing, but Rock says to
You
never see
Mark E. Krause.
Hi, Mark.
How's
Wait, does that mean
everybody
that Mark's showing up soon? Like, Mark, if you are, like, legitimately, like,
just
give us
showed
a
up.
little bit more warning. Like, if you're, like, at the airport now.
BYOR?
Rox has had a bit of wine. He could probably still make it.
Bring your own.
Bring your daughter.
Bring
your
your own
daughter.
raid. Going well.
Bring
Just
your daughter
finished
to the
some Dead
slaughter.
by Daylight. Good stuff.
Bring your daughter. Bring your daughter to the slaughter.
We're just in the midst of trying to figure out a murder mystery here. Which is, I think, the buggiest quest in the game. And right now, the current thing that needs to be done is search for clues. So maybe going back into the house is the thing to do. Yeah, how's everyone doing this fine evening? How were the games? How were the DBD games? I've never played it myself, but I know it's like super popular. I know tons of people who play quite a bit of it.
They're a little creepy to me. They seem like they would not be my thing, because I'm easily creeped out by things.
It's a pretty creepy game, you know. A lot of killing, a lot of hanging from hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
Mark with the.
Oh yeah, so
emote
Oogie
spam.
Boogie, I'm playing this game very poorly. I'm playing this game
haven't gotten to
in
that
a
part
way
yet.
where you literally don't attack anything. I have yet to kill a thing as my character, except for I accidentally killed a bird. We're not talking about that because I feel bad about it. Yeah, I went to interact with the bird and I killed it. It was rough.
You can.
Other than that, I sometimes take my skeletons for walks out in the wilderness, and the skeletons do what skeletons do, and they kill wolves. And there's really only so much we can really do about that, right? Like, skeletons gonna skeletons, right? Like, you can't ask like a dog not to pee on a bush. You can't expect a cat not to make the little cuck noise at, like, you know, birds. You can't expect a skeleton not to like try to rip a wolf's spine out. That's just skeletons being skeletons.
Killers were way too good tonight.
I'm just saying.
Did you get to play as a killer? Isn't that a thing? You like take turns being killers? What else is there to investigate in this fucking place?
Don't know.
Search for clues. Like, it's a bunch of empty rooms.
You're a bunch of empty rooms.
I mean...
This said that this was pushed in a weird way. Maybe there's something behind it or something underneath it or something. When you first looked at it, it said it was pushed there for a reason, which was weird or something.
Oh, this is your home, huh?
We put up the Where the Butcher flyers again and catch the guy like taking out the flyers again.
I mean, we... Oh! Oh!
Haha!
Strange amulet.
Like, too hard for you emotionally or too hard for you skill-wise? Because there's like kind of a bit of a difference in how people will feel about you based on your answer.
I kind of like the Left 4 Dead system of like automatically kind of switching between the roles. Like you get to be both a survivor and then
Did you know
undead.
we walked down the aisle to that song, Hooligan Grundy, by a piano rendition? I have a friend who's a concert pianist. And she's like, hey, I'll play piano at your wedding. I'm like, oh sure, that'd be lovely. And then she's like, I'm like, any particular requests? I'm like, honestly, we really like this song.
And what would you have me do?
And she's like, yeah. I'm like, can we walk down the aisle to it? And she's like, yeah, sure. And so Ryan and I walked each other down the aisle. Like, there's none of this like my dad walked me down the aisle or anything.
Skill, it's really difficult to get good at killer for me. I can see that. Yeah, it seems like it'd be challenging. I feel like there's a lot of mechanics in that game. Like watching people play it. There's like
it was pretty rad. She's pretty great.
A lot of shit to interact with
She's
and
like
stuff.
not the best with kids, which is part of the reason I think we haven't really seen as much of it. Well, plus the
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets.
Nice. Take it to the
Might even
killer.
give you a bit of gold for it.
Whoever we replace them with.
Yeah. Hook me up, fam.
I'll take the key to your fucking chest.
Girl, give me that cash now. So it's a pretty nice cloak there, friend.
You're gonna start stealing people's clothes while they're wearing them?
No, you need
I
your
wanna take
pickpocket
his
skill to be
pants.
real high for that.
Why do you need his pants? I don't need him. I just want him.
I work out.
Dead body. There was only like a second and a half of music. Silly. Dancing to music in your head. Very silly. I wonder what this guy has to say about the amulet. Should
Welcome
we show it
to
to
the
him?
House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
What do you think?
I'll say quickly, shouldn't the court mage have it? See what his argument is.
Unferth? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Happy House. Yes, Susie Sue and the Banshees.
What do you think?
Hooligan
Hold on
knows
to
what's
it,
up.
or you have yourself a deal?
Oh, yeah, give it to him.
You have yourself a deal?
Yeah.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our
Well, that was our only lead.
Such adventures.
Follow up on the clues from Hiram. Doo-doop, doo-doop, doo.
What
Quest
song do I
markers
want to
chilling in
hear?
town over here.
There's some pretty cool songs out there. There's songs that I like that I haven't heard as often lately.
There are some good songs out there. This is a fact.
This world has good music.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can.
Be on the lookout. The
That's right, the
butcher
lady.
could be around any corner.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months
Oh my
now.
god, she's a podcast
well,
addict. I
not
love
actually
it. Everyone else has seen
following,
Only Murderers in
trying
the
to
Building?
find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Slow pants of the guy sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty classic. The Gamers.
It's a good song. It's a good thing.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized
I'm surprised
by
they
one
didn't
of our
immediately
own?
like just try to blame one of the elves. The Gamers is a fantastic
And the rest of the
franchise.
people not care.
Oh, they
Have you
care,
seen the
all
Gamers
right.
sequels?
Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I will say the shoulder blades on this girl are unreal. Yeah, show her the journal. She's a
Found this
podcast addict.
journal.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like a necromancer's been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling
it's not
about him for
Wonderworth.
years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly.
Well, there's a third one. There's Gamers
This
3
information
machine.
needs to go
There's the
straight to the
Gamers
steward.
3.
He'll listen
Yeah, there's
to
3 of
you.
them.
That's years ago that came out.
Took to your leaf.
After what happened to those other women, I'm
Oh, there's
worried
Gamers
about
3.
their own safety.
And it's most of the cast from Gamers 2. Yeah. I know. Should that be Rox's movie night tomorrow? Should we just watch Gamers 3 just for you? Just for you. He could watch Gamers 3.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. If you have any news of the Western Hordes,
It is not. No,
take it to
it's not.
Ulfric
Don't say
immediately.
that.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Oh, you see if Rox is into it.
Travel safely, it's dangerous out there.
He knows that.
You gotta talk to
They all
Rox about
know
it.
that.
Because guess what? I'm gonna be a DM that night.
So terribly dangerous.
You think I need to send Bolgraf a strong?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do movie night
Gamers
tomorrow.
3? Specifically just 3, not the first 2. What
Should
else's
I-
homework is to watch the first
Should I
2.
add you to the movie going tag? The movie night people?
Start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did.
It's like everyone else in movie night. Your homework
Done.
is to watch 2 other Gamers movies. It's fine.
Just listen to the rhythm in the heart.
You can probably
Necromancy.
watch number 3 without
The
any.
living won't love you, the undead surely will. Yeah, it's like the meme about the adventuring party.
We can
Like,
take the city without
it's
bloodshed.
like, I need to go and avenge my brother. Like, well, you have my axe and my bow, and the necromancer and your brother.
Still need convincing.
Then Let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think.
Touching you.
How many of their sons and daughters?
I think you can be half undead in the sense of you can be a Damphir. March. You can be a Damphir, which it might be a homebrew race actually, but there's the whole like half vampire, half human, which is I don't know if they're officially an undead race. I think they might be.
Yeah, there's the Damphir are an officially released race as of the.
Okay, so Damphir is one I think that counts as an undead, or at least half undead.
Yeah.
So pretty much hell.
There's actually quite a few of them. There's basically like two kind of non-living races that have been added to 5th edition with the Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft supplement. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. On 5e tools,
Oh, that's so
you can
cute.
look at races and look for the ones that are in Van Richten's Guide.
I saw you had the giveaway machine, and I thought about entering it, and then my brain was like, I mean, I have enough things, and someone else is going to be so excited by that, because dice boxes, I've got, I mean, you guys are from the US, I don't know if Crown Royal bags are as traditional for dice bags, but I've got a green one, and I've got a peach one.
A 3D printed sword that went unsheathed as a dice box? That sounds fucking
Oh, it
awesome.
sounds cool. I saw the giveaway, and I was like,
cool.
maybe I should have done it.
I mean, talk to your leaf is the only thing to do, and the only thing to do is to
yeah, it's fine.
accuse the
Well, no, what you gotta do is
necromancer.
what you end up doing is accidentally forgetting to do that, plus not believing it was him anyway. And then you go over here, and you end up finding Calixo trying to kill someone else. And then you're like, well, it was clearly the motherfucker who was sketchy as fuck the whole time anyway.
So you're just gonna follow Calixo around for a bit?
No, I'm not gonna follow him around. I'm gonna go hang out in the bar.
I've been rewatching the Overlord anime series, and I thought about how fun it would be to do a world conquest campaign as undead. Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of interesting things you can do with the undead races. They're actually like, the way they're written is actually kind
Usually-
of OP. So I would
But they're
probably
really
put a couple
hated,
limitations
right?
on them.
So-
But yeah, I like the idea.
Well, isn't the whole idea that they're like really hard to play in town though? Like the idea is you can't really ever buy anything as
Well,
them. and
that
things
book
like
is a quest one.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a few different.
Is it stealing to take this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a few different types of them that are kind of non-living.
The only thing I hate worse
One
than
of
those
them
scale backs
is
are
like undead, and one of them is more like a construct, which I kind of like.
Hey, you.
What do I do? Do I hire a mercenary?
Uh-oh.
This
guy sounds full of quests.
Uncle were here.
Indeed, riddled with them.
Oh, hello, stranger.
I apologize for my tendency to mumble out loud.
Mumble out loud.
Just mumbling by yourself.
Ah, yes.
I'm not so good at that. Uncle Vartine
Quests
is
are
a
an
smart
NPC
man,
transmitted
so
disease.
it's best to lean on him in times like this.
What song do we want to hear?
But maybe you're right.
Oh, Roxy's gonna
God
choose something for me
always
that I
said
love.
I need to be my own
No.
man.
He's not choosing something I
Still,
love. He's
I'm
choosing
not a
something he
warrior.
loves.
I mean, you asked.
No, I wanted you, to
see,
choose something I
a
love.
family heirloom of mine. But the other
have to be
day,
more specific next
I
time.
heard the guards. Maybe they're the ones who attacked the
You're
caravan.
the best.
It's a long shot, but you never know.
Rox should choose a song I love next time.
I understand.
Sorry, I've got better
but
things
I
to do
do
than fetch your sword. Jesus.
Hey, should you change your mind?
I mean, to be fair, I do.
So you don't want to get the quest just in case you come across it?
If I just happen to come across it, don't I just...
Yes. No, like you told him maybe later, so it wasn't added to your quest log.
Yeah, but if I just happen to get it, then...
I don't think it spawns unless you.
did you need
I
something?
mean, it depends. Some items don't spawn unless the
Scanning
quest
good?
is given.
What can I do for you?
Wow.
Yeah, there are a lot of mods.
It's a fine tune and a good request.
I mean, is his mustache a mod? Because I have strong feelings about his mustache.
Yeah, it likely is. Every texture is a mod.
I'm waiting for you to sing. Literally just asked you to sing. Am I in your way? I like that these guys are a team, and I like that that guy's so into it. Look at his face.
He's
into
committing
it.
early.
He's like, yeah, I'm into this.
It's just like 2, 3, 4.
I can't even hear them. No. No. Oh my god, I can't harvest snowberries? What is this bullshit?
Not in the tavern. They're there for decoration.
I've been a bit out of sorts since. Not really sure what to do with my
It's like going into a store and just like
I just miss
cutting
it
the
so
roses that
much.
they've got up on a shelf or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna take these. I'm like, no, those are our
Let's
fucking
see-
roses.
let's see
That's
a
a
problem with that.
decoration.
She seems cool. Let me see. Keep her.
Hmm?
I like her aquiline nose.
But not today.
So,
Which is a word that is not used often
do
enough.
you want to like wait until the evening to see if somebody comes in here to murder a person?
Now more than I'll find some way. No
Who is it that he's after again?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know yet. I forgot.
Yes.
Well, you could wait for about, I don't know, 5-6 hours.
How long it is gonna be?
So it's supposed to be at a wedding yesterday, but I got sick, still recovering, so I was stuck in my hotel room feeling miserable. But TNT was playing the original Star Wars trilogy, and during Empire Strikes Back, I was singing the Seagull song during all the Yoda scenes. Run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you...
So what you're saying, Mark, is you were not hinting about you just showing up at our house. That's cool. I mean, if you do, you know, you're welcome. If you want to come here for Christmas or whatever, like, fucking, we'll take it. I don't care.
Run, run,
Roxy, you're cool with that, right? Mark can come here for Christmas if he wants to, right? I just invited him.
like to groove and boogie.
Alright.
Show me your dance.
My parents are going to the
moves.
U.S. for Christmas. Because apparently,
If I had your giant feet,
they don't like being in Canada during the cold times, even if we live in the
out there on
non-cold
the
part of
beach,
Canada.
would have outrun those birds.
Yeah,
Checked on the
see,
last piece I need to finish my current streamer gift
my
project.
dad was worried
Well, I'll
about
get it
that,
put
but he's
together
looked
again.
into
Oh,
it,
DM me
and
for address?
apparently
Totally, DM me anytime.
very unlikely.
DM me tonight so that you don't forget, and I'll shoot you my address. I don't like the random prospect of being turned away at the border. Yeah, no, that's fair as fuck. Absolutely. That is a legitimate fear.
Why do you think you're more likely to be turned away at the border? I thought it was your guys' border who was being more strict about things than ours, actually, because you guys don't allow mixed vaccines. or something.
Every border has all kinds of rules going on, and
I guess it depends on how recently there was an outbreak near your house or whatever.
You lost? My sister and I don't care much for it. Bothers. Well,
some.
So you don't have the other options.
I think maybe his business closed at like 5.
Oh, so I came in here.
Or like he won't give you a tour after a certain hour or something. Because it would take so long that it would cut into its killing time. Will do. Hope y'all like purple lights. I'm intrigued. Purple's one of Callista's favorite colors, so I'm sure she'll dig it.
Cal's not as into purple. She's made a big point about it.
Well, it's not her current favorite color.
Not favorite. Not even. What?
But she,
Okay.
The entry from US to Canada is basically you must be fully vaxxed, and even then we don't guarantee entry.
Yeah. My parents.
That sounds about right.
Have figured out that
Boiled
one thing I
egg.
can make is boiled egg.
That's definitely mod added. I don't think that was in vanilla.
It's great that it's there though. It makes a huge amount of sense.
Watermelon salad. There's all kinds of crazy shit. I love it.
Amazing. Wait.
What are the rules from Canada to US, I wonder?
Canada to the U.S. You need to have the same vaccine.
Might depend on the
Cannot-
state, too.
Cannot have two different things.
Pardon me. Jesus. Is dude still in here?
I don't know. Is he?
Well, I don't know. If not, you probably want to follow him, right? You know,
Literally leave?
in case he goes killing again.
Yeah, totally. I'm just trying to figure out why. He's not even in here?
That's what I'm saying. I think he left like a half hour ago. You might want to get on his
Oh
tail.
my god, that's amazing. I'm taking all his shit.
Well, you want to crouch to do it, because
Why?
in case he is in the house, he'll, and also just to see if he's like somewhere funky. But yeah, I don't know. You could probably uncrouch now that you know that he's not in here.
Embalming. Take right. Keep leaves creepy shit out. Oops, I took one by accident. Stealing all the expensive shit, because I don't know how I managed to get in here right when he's on his way out. Yes.
Someone's being murdered as you're just like, oh, these eggs are nice.
Hey. Oops.
Do you want a hand looting?
How very dare you?
Like, there's a missable card under that lantern.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now I think I got it. Okay, let's go find the motherfucker.
I wonder who's currently dying.
Oh my god, do you guys all hear this? Instead of like looking it up on the internet for me.
Spare a coin. Talos
Actually,
rewards the generous. I hope. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind. Divines.
Pretty bums. But it was $1,500 between hotel room rentals, etc. I spent most of it puking in my hotel room toilet. Oh, Jesus, dude. I didn't know you were that sick. That sucks.
That really, like, legitimately, really,
sorry to
really
hear that.
sucks.
My father says we need to just get on. Oh, did you need something?
Do you know what you got sick from? Like, is it just like flu because you're just suddenly out and about and exposed to all the bullshit going on everywhere? Or is it
Oh, I need to persuade the kitty to let me quit.
like food poisoning or something?
Oh.
You took damage.
I know, that's fine. Hi, kitty. We're gonna make friends with this kitty.
So you were saying
Do I
the
gain
pub?
persuasion?
I don't know. I want to see what happens with this alternate route of doing the quest.
It's gonna hit me again, isn't it? I love you, kitty. Look at the little one-eyed kitty. Oh, honey. Honey, we need to find a house so we can adopt the one-eyed kitty. Honey? Honey, do you see it? Did you see the kitty? I feel like Rox didn't see the kitty.
I think I caught something just being out and about. I met up with the bridal party Friday night for drinks, and I guess I caught something from them or just the massive people in downtown San Jose. Yeah, that makes sense.
You.
I believe it.
Not you.
You're back.
Not you.
Have you reconsidered my proposal?
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to get down.
My friend died. Things won't be the same.
Every night, I walk around a gray quarter and let them
I like her.
grayskins know what I
Back
think
on
of them.
nose. I really like it. I think it's like it's really interesting. It makes her more interesting than a lot of the other Skyrim faces.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
You'll have to go downstairs if you want to.
Oh, hey.
Think he's downstairs?
Well, he's not upstairs. You've seen all of upstairs.
What is it now?
There he is.
If you've got some time, stop by my house of curiosity.
Yeah, I took all your wonders.
I promise you'll see wonders.
You got some nice meat.
I wonder if it's
My friend died.
this chick he wants to kill.
Things won't be the same without her. Still, it's curious.
You know about Talos? He
founded the Empire.
Best spirits in Skyrim, if you ask me.
You got some nice meat hooks there. Makes for a damn good punch.
Oh, the glitchiness. I
He's
love
not
it.
glitched. He's just doing what he likes to do. He's investigating the rustic architecture.
Hey, machine. My, what fine and rustic architecture. I should investigate it further.
Don't even think about it.
Now, if someone brings me a dragonberry,
Okay, I will say we had a paladin who was
But how would
amazing.
you know it's
in my-
real?
I can't reveal all my
Oh, he's
secrets.
chatting her up.
But rest
You
assured,
got some nice meat
I would
hooks
know.
there. Makes for a damn good punch.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a paladin. It was her very first time being a paladin, and she was fun. She was just like, so is a paladin okay with this? I'm like, technically, like, you know, trying to bring things up. She's like, I feel okay with it. I'm like, no, for sure.
promise you'll see wonders.
Need something?
You look like you have something on your mind.
Rock's just creepily creeping on peeps. They're creepy, creepy sneak person.
You're gonna monitor him.
We must hunt him. The hunter becomes the hunted. Oh my god, I've been explaining to Callista why we wear rings, because that's her newest thing. She wants to know why you and I wear rings. And I was like, already said, you know, like, well, because we got married. I've explained all that. I'm like, and though my newest thing is, it's to remind exactly. Machine gets it. It's to remind, and it's like if I ever feel like sad, I can look at my ring and know that Papa loves me. And so I'm kind of like saying, like that's the point of it, is to remind each other all the time that we love each other. And I think that's like the best description I've tried to come up with, because like being like, well, because this marriage is a contract and da 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 da. It's not like something that makes sense to a 2-year-old, you know. So I'm just saying it like as a, it's to remind each other all the time that we're in love with each other type thing. Does that sound like a good sort of descriptor?
That
For
makes sense.
2-year-old level of understanding? Oh, the kitty. We need to get that kitty. Get that kitty. It sits.
I wonder if he's got anything hidden out in the garden here. That's not really a garden. I wonder if he eventually leaves his home.
Don't know. But I know you don't have to arrest the body, because I didn't. I never falsely arrested anyone.
Well, maybe I shouldn't wait an hour, because he could easily leave the house and bomb across town in that time.
How do we do this?
Now we play the waiting game. AMA.
We could hide behind the mound of dead bards.
It's a pretty legit strategy.
I personally absolutely love that one in particular. The number of times he forgot.
Farm work is hard work.
That
it's good to relax when I can.
that Luster forgets that he's a female. It's just the best. That's like my favorite part, where it's like, you forget anything? Oh yeah, you got some demon right there. Like just anytime they change actors in the outfit, it's just the best.
I imagine waiting until exactly 10 o'clock. I think most NPCs like do things at intervals of an hour. So I'm thinking like
at 10 p.m. we can then wait an hour and then wait an hour.
Yeah,
and then
10 p.m. happen. So nothing happens. Maybe wait an hour or two.
Okay. Wait an hour again, I guess.
Guard.
Well, there was a way to Google this.
Dang. I mean, that is something that could theoretically be done. I've got my phone charging, but what's the dude's name again?
Calixto.
Skyrim. Blood on the Ice. I'll look it up. Appraising the Strange Amulet. Must speak to Yorleaf or directly accuse Winfirth. Following a period of 3 days, another person will appear. I mean... Oh, you can talk to him about it. Regardless of the later path taken, the Dragonborn finds themselves in a stone quarter in order to thwart the Butcher once and for all. Huh, okay, so you can confront the Necromancer and get tips from him.
Sweet.
That seems like a legit way to complete the quest.
Yeah. Like, hello, people seem to think it's you. For, like, obvious reasons, you're creepy AF. Is that the racist as fuck guy who's like wandering around the Elven Forest trying to find people to fight?
If it wasn't for my war.
Racist goddamn Skyrim North. I will say I specifically played an elf, then went and talked to the most racist guys, and there's one in particular I'm like, who was like obscenely racist. I'm like, I want to marry that guy, because there was nothing. I think there'd be very few funnier things than coming home, because they scatter the like in love conversations combined with their normal conversations, so it would be nothing funnier than, my love, you're home from questing. Goddamn elves ruining Skyrim. Like, it would just be the funniest thing. I don't know why. I don't know why I wanted it so bad. And it's not possible. He's an unmarriable NPC because of how racist he is. And I was like, I wanted it just because I thought it would be so funny.
Whatever you've heard I can do, I
Heard you dabble in necromancy.
Necromancy? They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
That's right, you tell him.
I found your journal and amulet.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you.
Talk to him.
What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided, jade, rigged with ebony, a worn carving.
I know it well. Or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull.
Oh, damn.
That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
Dun dun. I guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen.
We'll top up?
Now that we know they're tied
Unless you don't want to finish the wine tonight.
Sort of
I'm happy to finish the wine tonight. I don't work tomorrow.
I think
Though Callista has been very specifically requesting me to go to
keep watching the Stone Quarter tomorrow.
See Wrinkles
night.
tomorrow.
That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Patrol the streets of the Stone Quarter at night.
Me.
Yes.
So it's an interesting thing because, like, what's available in one place versus another is different. But everyone in the U.S. or in Canada in general, this is actually a really lovely wine for pretty inexpensive. Comparatively, what it should be. So,
Stone Quarter.
Sicily in general, you kind of get some good deals from because people don't really think of it as. Say hi to the kitty. We say hi to it enough, maybe it'll love us.
Every night.
Love us, kitty. Love us.
Them grayskins know what I think of them.
I don't know if its behavior differs. Perhaps if you had more speech.
It didn't attack right away that time.
It did the same animation.
No, it did not. It was seconds longer. We got this, guys. We're gonna make that cat love us. Make it love us. That's normal, right? Is it today at midnight or tomorrow at midnight?
Is this the Stone Quarter?
Yes. No? Stop him?
With what?
You
attack people, right?
Stop by my house of curiosity.
No, 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 no.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
Hey, watch it.
Should I pull out a weapon?
Mm-hmm. Do I want a weapon? I do.
Spinning needle.
I like it.
Steel
Can
two-handed
we stab him
spear.
with a single spinning needle? Can we go back and stab him with a spinning needle?
But before he does the
Yeah! Save someone. Yes. Okay, everyone, my character is breaking her pact of non-violence to save someone's life. I don't summon it set after, but okay. Right now, you're gonna wait for now. So hold on.
Doing it?
Yes.
Stop by my...
I'm getting out of here.
What
Boy,
are you
it does
doing?
very little damage.
Stop attacking him! That's up to other people to attack him.
What do you mean? Just catch the murderer. That's the... Okay. I can try and stop him from moving as efficiently.
Good. There's a skeleton here. Yes. Skeleton, take him out. There it is. Yes! A level 8 person that the skeleton just gets to kill? See, this is perfect.
Finish
now,
him.
to be fair, up until then, the
that's
bodyguard
cheating.
had been doing extremely well. Yeah, it feels a bit like cheating, you're right. What the fuck does he have women's clothing on? What a weirdo. Whoa, value 2,000. He gave me, only offered me 500 for it? Motherfucker.
Yeah, he's doing fine for himself. Should we go check on the victim?
Okay, the big thing is I just wanted to save the ladies because it's a named character who then has dialogue later in life, and I like people. She's probably marriageable and everything because there's like a few different options you can kill to go for it.
Yeah, of course, you want to prevent people from dying. Naturally.
She's still there? I say that, but someone pointed out I was cheating. I think they're right, I was cheating.
It's true. How do you know that you cheated?
On an
We'll have to kill
upside-
him next.
On an upside, it wasn't me, it was rocks. I do have that going for me. Which is nice to like blame him and be like, I would never have done that. I wouldn't have felt comfortable.
Say you're saving anyone's life with attack. Those enemies that killed the wandering merchant you could have saved. No, just letting everyone die on your watch.
But the difference is I didn't kill him. It was just a small attack. Yeah, my character
just hit him with a needle a couple
A
times.
knitting needle. Which I didn't know I had, which is amazing. It's the best weapon. Oh, has anyone seen Only Murderers in the Building?
Yeah, Only Murders in the Building is
There's a knitting needle attack in it. It's great.
A televisual program starring Steve Martin and Martin Short. Would recommend.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Seriously? Talking to him doesn't help?
I just figured I'd try it out.
Any luck finding the butcher?
Stab a killer, then knit a blanket. Win-win. Now
So-
that's how you get fucking, points in like creation magic.
Ismir's beard. The man
I was about to go somewhere like potentially gross
You've
for
done the
people,
city a mighty
but there's an
service,
interesting art project.
I
I'm
believe
going to
you'll
tell
find
them.
the gods to
It's
be
an
a bit
interesting
more
art project
cordial
in which a
with you in the
woman
future.
stuffed her vag full of wool
Travel safely.
when she was on her
It's
period,
dangerous.
and then
I'm
knit
not much of a strategist.
and pulling it out of there.
Lord Ulfric listens to my
So like
counsel.
it was like some of it was more white and some of it was more red, and she like anytime she ran out, put more up there. It was a very interesting art project because women didn't really care, but men were really grossed out by it. Because wool is like cotton. I guess it was cotton. That's right. It's like what you put up there anyway. So it's like whatever. So you put cotton up there during the period, whatever. Like I wouldn't wear it, but okay, interesting art, I guess. Whereas men were like, that's disgusting. And you're like, I mean, cotton goes up there anyway, and pulling it out goes up there anyway. So, hi, Cheatful player. That's a really weird time to come in, given the very
We're shaking, Cheatful.
strange thing
Welcome,
that
welcome,
I'm
welcome.
talking about. So, I'm not the normal streamer. I'm just pretending to stream while my husband streams for me.
Improves your magicka. Conjuration spells cost less. Health and stamina regenerate slower, though.
Or whatever. Let's do it.
Got the scaled armor going on.
The attractive man is the streamer. I'm the getting drunk wife, who... Thanks, Captain
Thanks, Howdy.
Howdy.
Appreciate the redemption.
Yeah,
Cheatful. I'm Roxy my dryer.
Stream takeover, and then I've been drinking wine, and my husband's
I,
graciously agreed to take over for me.
I'm Roxy my dryer. This is my amazing wife, Modern Sonnet. And
I think the beard suits me. What do you think, sweetie? Is that a good look?
let's see
Second
here.
administrator.
So right now you're wearing.
Well, I like to think of him as Mr. Sonnet.
Right now you're wearing this bandana.
Uh-huh.
But you could be wearing this hood that increases your magicka.
Sure, why not? I think it was just for looks. 'Cause I care about looks.
And a ring that gives you some magic resistance.
Sure.
And stamina.
This is how
Do you want an eye
Rox
patch?
fixes things.
Or a cloak.
Oh, it's a machine.
Sleek fur cloak.
I've currently, oh my god, I need to send it to you. Okay, so for my D&D campaign, it's pretty much a dwarves versus elves area. And in my world, the whole idea of the beard on dwarves is for like filtering, like in mine. So both male and female dwarves have beards. When you get a dwarf with a trimmed or no beard, it's usually a sign of wealth. They don't have to work in the mines, like ever. So big filter near your face, you don't need it if you're rich. So you shave it to prove you're rich. So I wrote a song about a dwarf who falls in love with an elvish lass, and I think it's probably me peaking as a writer.
Or moral support. Exactly.
And honestly, yeah, it's every person I've sent it to. Like I had a coworker of mine who plays D&D who was having a really rough day. I'm like, all right, let me just show you a stupid song I wrote for my D&D campaign. He's like, yeah, why not? Like one of our players writes stupid songs for things too. I'm like, cool. And he read it and he was like, he ended up laughing out loud And,
Nightcaller Temple.
yeah, that's where I've got my thing that doesn't working for some reason.
Not working.
Yeah, that's where it's just telling me I need to keep going, but gotta love musician friends. Yeah, no, it's
Where are you from, Cheapful? Out of curiosity.
Sorry.
Oh, we also have a little stream minigame we play every half hour. I like to fire off one of these Stream Raiders battles.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the Mew as a flying rogue.
That's cute.
Someone's got a Ditto as well. Wow.
But yeah, Machine, you'd probably love my... honestly, I kind of wish I could talk them into, like, I don't know, streaming it or recording or something. But it's all just moms. Like, we're all just moms. But because of that, it's pretty funny. Like, you know, there's some really... I think everyone feels that way about their D&D campaigns. You know, there's just those moments where, like, that was just hilarious and amazing. And I wish other people could have been there for it. Like, last session, 2 of the girls didn't make it. It was just... one of the girls who's a bit quieter, and myself, and the oldest of the oldest of our ladies, and she had us in stitches multiple times just with her little offhand comments, and it was just so good because it's just like, you know.
Hey, if anybody who took part in this battle wants to spend a few channel points, they can get 200 gold, which is the most you can get from a single battle. So I don't know if like Machine or Jello or, you know, any of the folks who might be lurking and chilling and watching want to...
Machine just wants all the money.
Machine in on it. Boom. Mine. Done. Jello and Sleeper get some other awards.
Okay,
and then...
so Machine, have you ever read Terry Pratchett?
On to the next battle.
Like, there's this great part where he's talking about, like, going to the Dwarven bars, and he's like, and there's the classic, gold, 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 gold. The other classic, gold, gold, gold. And, like, talking about the different songs that they sing, and, like, one of them's like, gold in the mine, and it's just like, and it was just like, mine, 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 and I'm like, oh, it's so good. I don't know, I just... Pratchett dying was a loss to humanity, as a general rule.
Buy scrolls, upgrade troops, indeed. Yeah, honestly, having gold is really useful.
Listen to podcasts, or whatever the heck the equivalent of, like, you can books on tape, or I don't know. Don't ask me.
I'm still failed to do the get out of chair thing. That's all good. I just figured I'd, you know, mention that there were some good rewards available for any who might have wanted to spend some points on those.
Jelly, you're in town, right? So you're like not that late yet. It's not like you're doing damage to yourself still being awake. It's not like that moment where you're like, shit. Oh, never mind. You're not in town.
No, he's coaster.
He's in town?
I don't know. He's
Who am I thinking of? Sweetheart, just use my brain. You're the second half of me. Look inside my brain. Oh, come on over. Fuck it, we'll take you. Are you on East Coast Canada or East Coast US? Like, how difficult would it be for you to get out here? Like, everywhere's hiring. You want a job? I'll get you a job in the government tomorrow. I work for the government. You got your vaccines and you're not an idiot? I can get you a job.
I didn't always trust.
That'll be harder.
I got the same shivers
but yeah.
around him as I do in a place.
You got vaccines and you're in the and you're not an idiot. I could probably... Yeah, I can get you a job in the government if you get your work visa.
I've got some friends from the Czech Republic who live and work here.
I literally have a coworker.
Waxed, vaxxed, and ready to go. Let's do it.
I literally have a coworker who's like from like Serbia, and his English is not that great, but he's great. We like him a lot, honestly. I love that guy. He's so much fun. But he's that's the right word for it. His English isn't the best, but we don't care, and he's refugee. That's the word for it. Yeah, Serbian refugee. We hired him, and I remember, oh my god, when we hired him, some people were like, "Why are we hiring him?" And I was like, because, you know, he's great. I don't know. People are weirdly like, racist isn't the right word, because it wasn't because of his race. I think people were weird about it. Because he's white. I don't know. What are you doing?
Just taking a quick peek at who is streaming. I was thinking about.
What are you doing?
Winding down. Okay. 'Cause I was thinking about. 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 'Cause About to fall asleep on my desk, gonna crash. Sounds good, machine. Have an awesome night, man.
What do you keep watching?
Appreciate you swinging by.
Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. Okay, cool. Now maybe you can fix this
the
for
worst work visa. It's so weird, is it? What's through the big door?
Yeah.
I just figured it would be like a perfect cutoff point for like the next big thing to do next
sweetie.
stream.
But it doesn't work. So if you can figure it out,
Alert
that'd
sounds
be nice.
good, my dude.
So I just come in here. Okay, there's Buddy. Oh my God, the door's open now! It literally hasn't been open the last few times. I'm worried because I think if I go in here, always my biggest fear. Where's my fucking follower? You don't follow her. That's uncomfortable right away. Secondly, after all this is up, right? After all this is
must
up,
reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time
like
to
once we get all the way in and come out, then a whole bunch of people are gonna come up and like be like weird, like time-stopped minions of violence, right?
Possibly.
And I'm not equipped to like deal with that. Do this thing right here. Oh my God! Thank God they can. Well, everyone's still here. Sweet. Well then we're okay. I was worried for nothing. I want to take care of this without me. Why is the skeleton not attacking? Attack skeleton. Bastard. See that? Do you all see that? That skeleton did not attack. That is a useless skeleton. That skeleton's fired.
The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. There may be a way to bypass the barrier.
How did my two-handed increase? I wasn't fucking attacking.
Confirm it can be done.
That's one of the mods. As you increase your skills, other side skills also increase slightly.
I was a priest of Vermina.
To make you a bit more of like a well-rounded individual.
Yes, you're right. When the orcs raided the temple, I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara.
I actually kind of like this character too.
I will right my wrong.
Can I take him and her?
I still have my key to the library.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Show me them.
Law holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memory
So yeah,
of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long.
Yeah, work visas.
I fear it's gained the
So
ability
apparently
to reach
there's
out
some
on its
places
own
where you can get work
and try
visas
to
easier or something like that. Like our friends in the
What
Czech
it does
Republic
with
got
these
in
memories
for
is just
fruit pickers. I don't know if there's an
argument for scholars
equivalent
and historians to this
where we
very
live. But like to get into our province, you can definitely get into things, or probably honestly forestry. You can probably get in with forestry. What is your skill set? Where are you? If you don't mind me asking, like, do you have like, are you like a Pokemon or like if you were an
Yes,
NPC,
Joel
what
is
would
a
you?
Pokemon.
Joel, what would you be? If you were an NPC, what would you be? Would you be like a forester? IT and cybersecurity. Well, in that case, do you just need someone who would be willing to hire you? Because Mars City's got an IT boom, and we have a few friends who probably would, at least if nothing else, know an idea. My first thought is Jimmy and Will Fraser, and from that I go to Jason.
More of the awakened within.
None of whom watch you stream, so we're good. For them later be like, hey, why are you volunteering us on stream for people who don't even know the goddamn whatever of? I'll be like, what? What are you talking about? It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I've known Joel since before I started streaming.
What? Imagine knowing humans since before stream. There was no time before stream. Stream is all. Stream is life. D&D. Imagine like playing the dungeon. I don't think anyone cool plays Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, this would be so good. So happy we came in here. I can just... Oh my god, I'm gonna get so many parts of human bodies. I'm gonna get, like, whatever...
You're a little, overburdened.
Am I?
Well, not overburdened, but you're, you know, on your way. Looks like a cool mask. You're right.
Okay. How do I give her things?
It's usually down at the bottom of the menu with these NPCs.
Trade some things with
Of
you.
course.
Yeah.
What are items but things to be
Looks like
shared
she's already
among
being quite the
friends?
pack mule. A bunch of these are things that you could actually really make use of.
Oh, probably. Yeah, so, yeah, we are actually kind of a little IT city up here. Vancouver is as well, but Vancouver, the rent is, I believe, $2,000 for a one-bedroom, whereas ours is still averaging at around $1,500 for a one-bedroom, though you can go lower, especially if you understand the city and know where to fucking rent. First things first, look at Esquimalt. Esquimalt is really going through a thing where it is... Like, you could probably still find a place at Esquimalt for, like, $1,000 for a one-bedroom if you're willing to, like, go in an old building.
Front
As far as downtown, your mom's old building is probably still pretty cheap, and it's right, like, it's in Cook Street Village, just pretty much downtown. Sorry, my brain's going there.
Front right.
No, I like humans, and I like humans that I know, so, like, bring them all in here. It's that thing where sometimes you get these... Okay, so it's a weird thing where you get... this whole concept of, well, we don't need more people in our city. It's like, no, we don't need more retirees in our city, and I say that with love.
And you got a bunch of pouches and a bandolier, and
Sweet.
it's it increases your carrying capacity quite a bit.
Oh, take that. That's a lot. It's a lot.
The ancient Daedric face of terror.
Yeah, that's great. But it's this thing where I don't know, like we don't need more retirees. That's the big thing. That's what's raising the cost of everything in our city. Like, more people who do fucking work in our city, I'll take all of them. I'll take every single one. I get it. It's like, you're in Canada and you want to move to the warmest part of Canada, and that's great. And I'm not against that on paper. I just am against it because we need people who can work fucking grocery stores. We need people who can stock shelves.
Summon shit with stabs too?
Sure, why not?
Staves.
You know, it's just that thing where it's like, what am I currently wearing? You just drop something or give it to her? So it seems expensive.
I'm just giving it all to the NPC.
Sweet, she's wearing the Daedric Helm of Terror. What does the Daedric Helm of Terror do? Because, like, I'm down.
It's just a lot of armor.
Sweet.
It's 30 armor on a single piece.
Yes. Well, she looks like a badass, and I'm happy for her.
Just like buckets and baskets and shit.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, this corpse is going to be
a dump corpse.
Your garbage dump here. This stolen glazed jug. We can get rid of that. Silver plate doesn't seem super useful.
That's only 40. It's 40 value though for one weight.
I mean, if you want it, you know.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's crazy.
What's your ratio? What's your cutoff?
I don't know. Fucking looks good. I'll take it. Don't complicate
no
this.
Value.
Yeah, get rid of that. Rox is judging me. Did you almost give her the money?
No.
Yay, cheese balls. Take them.
You want to keep that?
Yeah, it's adorable.
Sure.
I have mammoth cheese. It's amazing. Why is Rox being weird about this? Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
Saving after doing all that inventory management in case you die to some of these random bullshit enemies that are around. There's a little path over here. Are you being a little crab?
Does everyone see what I have to deal with? Like, is it just me?
Yep, just you.
Oh my god. I think it's so funny when it's like Iron Maiden's out of the planet by like not even remotely Iron Maiden. It's like, I guarantee you Iron Maiden has their own goddamn thing. How do we get to this motherfucker? Where'd you even go? Go so far away from him.
Yes, my daughter.
What shadow wall in her face.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's follow this motherfucker. How old is Arendor then? If he's been, well, he's an elf, so elves age differently, right?
So Ria's song is like my favorite tune from
as soon as possible.
pretty much any Zelda game.
Yes. What's going on?
Someone there.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of Alton. The tome bears the likeness
We already
of
found that.
Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Yeah. Did we already find it?
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check
I already
around
found
the
it.
lower level.
Why did I? What? If I just grabbed it earlier, we'd be fine. Oh, there's another book.
I think you passed it.
What? No, it's on the balcony. We already read it. Living for salvation. No!
Is there a book inside that alcove in there where
Doesn't
the
matter.
enemy was fought? And the enemy corpse that's
Yeah, probably.
Yes, my daughter.
I want to
to the left.
Aw, he calls me my dear. Look at him. Look at him being a little priest of Mara. Oh dear.
Yo,
Hi,
thank
Captain
you. Howdy.
Is it because I just fell and you think this is gonna make my life easier?
Oh, it'll make
like,
it way easier to navigate.
you're a bad friend.
Oh, you're not even.
I'm
not even
cheating.
looking at the screen while it's
I'm
scrolling.
cheating so hard.
It's so fun. I like trying to fucking control my character through it.
Oh my god. Emma. Being a dick. Alright, how do you jump? I forgot. Button is jump. Nope. Do I? Okay. We're gonna do this.
If you fail, it's my turn.
For fuck's sake. What's the button for divorce? I forgot what button it is for divorce. Anyone remember?
Kill me.
So creepy. Okay, there it is.
It really is. It's creepy as fuck.
There it is. See, I told you we already read it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the silent planet.
It's the best. It's the worst. It's so awful.
The silent planet. Like the demons of creation.
Also, next weekend I should be returning to streaming semi-regularly.
Oh, that's exciting. What are you gonna stream? What's your plan? Tell us everything.
Yeah, getting a semi and being regular. Win-win.
See, I was very good at myself. See, this is a song I like. Take notes, sweetie, because you, like, were
Does that
bad
corpse
at
have
it.
anything on him?
You were bad at it earlier when you know, didn't choose the right song for me.
Also, what's that book? I think that might be a... Yeah, that's what I thought. Skill book. Plus, they're worth a lot.
Yeah. That's great. Just,
Well, I saw it, and I wanted to make sure you didn't miss it.
Uh-huh. Why do these people carrying fucking cash?
Well, they're in a temple.
Yeah. That was an orcish invader. When he's done, like, killing people at a temple, he needs to, like, ooh, nice.
I don't have a plan. I have panic. I mean, you could have both. You could be panicking with a plan.
Do you want, like, ideas? Because Rox has some games he's really enjoyed lately, and I'm sure he has strong opinions.
Yeah, let me know.
Yes, my daughter.
Let me know if you're looking for some sick games.
What's he look like without a hood
I'll
on?
be
I can't remember.
there is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum.
I definitely have opinions on
for a liquid
games that I found have been really amazing, for finding cool new communities, and then also games that have been really amazing for just being spectacular games.
The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
Oh damn, you're gonna be a test subject.
The elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
It does sound dangerous.
All believe there is a laboratory in the east.
Let's do it.
All holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes.
Yeah, Iron Maiden was definitely one of my favorite bands to have seen.
Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks
there's
to all
Bruce
of these
Dickinson
odd
coming to town.
principles, there is
Funny,
quite
actually,
a lot
the
of
radio
debate
station was like,
as to
you
whether
should
this is
text, and I'm
really a
like, I was
dream
really tempted as
or
much
just the
to
machinations of
text.
Vermina.
I love ideas. I think I wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn because I've only heard good things.
Horizon Zero Dawn, he loved.
It's quite decent. It's a game where I would recommend not trying to do all the little side things.
As you slumber to ensure your safety.
Like all the little collectibles and shit like that.
I'm uncertain what will end
It ends
your
up getting a little bit
dreams
repetitive.
Perhaps when
But just like the
Vermina's
main
curious
story and like
appetite
playing through it and
has
stuff
been filled.
is great. Yeah,
Okay, so
it's
definitely
quite
can't
solid.
bring my
I like the
purse in
setting quite a lot. Out of the silent planet.
Indeed.
Out of the silent planet we are.
See, it's a good song. I like good
the
music.
laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping you find a sample of the torpor left undead. Way.
You don't want to summon a
Yep.
undead.
Nope.
You have a
Skeleton.
I never 100% games where just like get the main story done and move to new games. There's so many backlogs. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's a lot of fun. Definitely want to
Rock,
recommend.
if you want like followers, Rox has some pretty strong opinions about like what gives followers probably too, in the sense of like what is definitely like more people randomly stop in at and things like that. There are definitely some things I remember that you were like, wow, more people stopped in on that than I expected, you know?
Yeah, pardon me. The nice thing is that generally speaking, the games that are the best are the ones where more new folks come by. They have like really cool communities because they're really great games. So
yeah,
it's kind of a win-win. Like Nier Automata was a great one. Shadow of the Colossus.
And you played the rework of Shadow, didn't you?
Yeah, the remake for PS4. There's a remaster on PS3 and there's a remake on PS4.
Building up?
Remake. Jedi Fallen Order, I played through that. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order was good.
Yeah, it's funny how like summer just.
Sekiro's an amazing game. Big one that I can play. It's a mix of Star Wars fans and Souls fans. Nice. Yeah, the only downside of that game is that it's one of the buggiest games I've ever played.
Oh, Souls-likes, if they're not your thing, they're not your thing, right?
Have you played through any of the Souls games, like start to finish?
Souls games I have enjoyed.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Yeah.
It should be in a small... I'll begin searching up here.
Okay, one sec. You do that. I'm gonna search all these motherfuckers. All of them right. Finally, someone has money! Money.
It's so little.
Hey.
You haven't. I mean, the Dark Souls franchise is pretty amazing. I get really stuck and just lose fun. Even with Fallen Order, I had to change the boss difficulty.
Lockpick.
Yeah, that was a kind of a janky game. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, when I first played Dark Souls, I was not into it.
Yeah,
I found it really tilting.
Literally had a coworker have
And then I like went back to it later and just kind of decided like, all right, let's like really give this a fair shot. Let's see how far I can get, kind of thing. And then like something clicked, and the Souls games are really, really good. They're so exceptionally well made. But the main thing is that they are just like original Nintendo games, where you do have to like struggle through and die and come back and like learn boss patterns by like dying to them and stuff like that. Like all those things which are absolutely were in like every like Mega Man game or like Metroid or just like every original Nintendo game, and a lot of Super Nintendo games were like the exact same way. It's kind of a throwback to that. A skill book.
Oh, probably. Yes. Oh my god, there was the
But I would strongly recommend playing Dark Souls, like the first Dark Souls game.
Moth. Oh my god, it was like $20, and it's like way too expensive. But
Dark Souls also has like a huge community, like a really amazing community. I found that they were I sort of first grew my channel and like kind of established a big community playing the Souls games. But the first Dark Souls is like I think the best of all of the games, and has one of the biggest like followings, and just is it's just great. So I don't know, it might be worth taking a shot at the actual like name brand Dark Souls and seeing how you like it.
Look at this place. Every single thing is amazing. By search, he means loot the fuck out of this place, right?
Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR 1 and 2, also
Why
spectacular
is there just
games.
raw meat just hanging out here? Like, I have questions. How long has this raw meat just been raw? Alright, bring my buddy back.
KOTOR is really fun. It was the first video game I beat. Oh damn, that's awesome.
KOTOR is a great video game.
Yeah, KOTOR is spectacular.
KOTOR can GTFO.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic is up there. Planescape Torment as well, although it's a little bit hard to play these days, just like KOTOR, just because it's so dated that it's like you have to like mod the shit out of it to get it like playable on a modern machine. You were 6? Holy crap. What year did KOTOR come out?
You gonna do some math now?
I'll look that up. 2003. Damn.
There's a carrot. So, you know, carrots, they live forever. So,
yeah,
like,
you were young. I was born in 88, so I was fucking 15 years old when the game released.
Like, you're not old enough to be his dad. It's cool. That's the big thing. If you're
I
old
had to
enough
look
to
it
be
up to figure it out. Yeah, I bet.
Old enough to be someone's parent, that's where it's like almost like awkward.
You're just a wee young one.
Oh my god, kids, look at all this loot I've got. Restore stamina, restore magicka. Oh. This is a beautiful place. I don't know why we avoided coming here. I don't know why it didn't fucking open before, but that's fine.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
Ransacked by orcs. I think I read that
I assume you played KOTOR 1 and 2 then,
this
right?
far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drake. Dawnstar's fate rests in that. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
How do I drink it?
I would save beforehand because it will.
How do I save?
Make you travel.
Let's continue.
Whenever I save, I like to. Basically, you have. There's 3 autosaves, so you don't want to save over those. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like main saves. Plus like 1 or 2 from the very, very start. But yeah, so I like to go back and like save.
How much older is your brother than you? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, both. I think my brother beat the second one while I watched. Nice.
What is the age difference?
This is another good break point if you want to look at Swinging by Warden Amatis or TAS agent.
Oh, TAS agent. We know that person. That's the person I've actually talked to. That's how I
Oh,
choose.
Flinchy's playing God of War. Goddamn.
Someone else I know?
Flinchy echoes good people. Yeah, like, Flinchy was like one of my first followers from Sky's community. Oh,
imagine
fucking
having
ads, Jesus.
Imagine having first followers.
Damn. Ads are fucking cancer. Seriously.
Kind of are the worst.
The worst part of our culture. One brother 5 years older, and the oldest 10 years. I might go back to them though, so it won't be a blind playthrough. But it's been so long, I don't fully remember.
How was the 5-year gap?
Yeah, that would be sick.
Like, cause I don't know. I've been reading this sort of stuff.
I've never seen this game.
Where is Flinchy's just playing one of your favorite games? That's original God of War, isn't
like,
it?
No, that's the new. That's the remake.
That's the remake? Okay.
Yeah, look at it. It's like...
I don't fucking know.
It looks really good compared to the old ones. Well, Flinchy Echo is a really, really amazing person. And he... he's from Sky's community. He was super, super supportive when I very first started streaming. Really helped me out. I think we should give him a raid.
Raiding time.
Fought a lot with the younger.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing there's some studies I was reading about, like, how when you've got too close of a gap, it can cause some real problems. So it's like that thing where
the
your
music
brain is like,
got stuck.
Yeah, it did.
Fear of the Dark's unavailable. Deleted video. I have to fix my default playlist. So if anybody wants to copy paste a raid message, we're gonna go raid Flinchy Echo. He's a really great dude. He's in the UK. He is a really supportive guy. He's a friend of Sky's, who is a friend of mine. Oh, a lot of hand-downs. Hand-downs. I've never seen it spelt that way. Is that like a bone apple teeth kind of thing? Handy-downs? Like hand-me-downs spelled? Yeah. Totally. I like it. I've never seen it spelt. That's awesome. You don't see very many of those in the wild, you know? It's classic. So this battle's gonna finish, and then it'll probably finish before the raid is done counting down. So we'll see you guys over at Flinchy's stream. Have an awesome night, dude. Everybody who's hanging out, lurking, just kind of, you know, chilling, falling asleep. have an amazing night, and thank you all for the hangs.
You don't have to do what he tells you to do. It's okay.
No, you have to have a good night. I will catch you later. This is raid number 3. Have fun with it.
Only number 3.
Sleep well and stay hydrated.
Stay on it.